on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
Monday, 6:02 on the dot. Welcome in, Carmichael, Dave, Jason Ross, Chris Verlon. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend.
As you as well.
It was okay.
Was passing the country station on the way in, saying hello, and
Hello, country station.
Country in the Park over the weekend.
Good.
Very successful. And I was watching my Giants Friday just beat the hell out of Cody's boyfriend who was on the mound for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. And that's the running joke now that he does look, he looks like Clayton Kershaw. And so she was saying that people were coming up to him at Country in the Park saying, I know you're somebody. Who are you? He's like, I'm not, I promise you, I'm not anyone. So honestly, and I guess this happens to him a bunch. It's like, dude, it's Clayton. You look like Clayton Kershaw. She should get him like a little, I said, does he carry a wallet? Yeah. Get a little picture of Clayton Kershaw in Dodgers gear and have him put it in his wallet. And then when that happens to him, he can just go, I get this all the time. Here, look, see.
This is who I am.
I would hate that person.
I look like him, but I'm not him.
Do I know you? Yes.
You would hate the guy pulling the picture out?
Yeah.
Well, that's not. I mean,
Hey, you know that famous person that's really good at baseball?
Yeah.
I kind of look like him.
Well, wait, no, it's if somebody is.
Because are you trying to be them?
Well, no, if somebody's like,
yeah, you
look
like a
this
single
guy.
white female.
You look like this guy. It's like, no, I don't. Here, look. It's you think I'm this guy, but I'm not this guy. And I guess the person was like, yeah, shoot that. The person that came up to him thought, well, was a little inebriated, shockingly, and thought that he was just playing like he was the guy, but saying he wasn't because he wanted to, And he's like, no, I promise you, I'm not that guy.
That's, I'm sure, happened to you somewhere along the line. Like, hey, I think
literally
someone's like, I know, like, not they think you look like someone else, but they can't place that they know you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably. No one famous. Even like the Drew Timmy jokes, but like
they don't know, like they've seen you
I
before,
know you
seen
from
you on
somewhere.
the news or somewhere.
Yeah,
and like,
I know you.
The one I got a lot was I went to school with you, and I'm like, I promise you didn't go because I went to a school with 20 people.
I always say I'm Jason Ross, and then I give him the double bird and walk away.
That works well.
Yeah,
that's weird. I do the same.
You say you're Jason Ross, give him the double bird and walk away.
Yeah,
I saw him do it.
Yeah.
Works wonders.
You guys were at a baseball game together, but not really. But were you together, or were you just?
We were at the game at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah. Oh, and we got a surprise for you. Chris did the races, the Hall of Fame rate. No, can't try that again.
He already tried that over the weekend in our group thread text thing.
They let me get a hold of the shirt gun.
Oh, did they?
It's kind of like
video, or it didn't happen.
Oh, we had video like last time.
That was funny. That was funny when you guys did that, but really it didn't happen. It was it was boys' weekend for me. Wife was up at the cabin with her mom.
Set the screen.
It's just Mason and myself.
What do you think they did versus what was the weekend like for them versus you?
It's probably well. Apparently, it wasn't just her mother. It was like a couple of her mom's girlfriends from like the retirement place. She's not in a retirement home, but it's like a, I don't know, like a Sun City type of place with older people. And so it was my my wife. Sorry, it's been a source of smiling for me all weekend long because it's my wife, her mom, their mom's friends. And I don't know. From last I heard, her mom had some redecorating ideas. So there's that.
Is that what you and Mason were doing?
No, man. We were just eating and watching sports. We watched the Giants game. We watched the boxing match Saturday night. Watched the football. Most stressful fantasy sports day of my life was yesterday.
I saw your
and
post.
I'm currently, nobody cares about. I understand. I understand. In my baseball league semifinals, which is a 2-week period, I lost 12-07 to 12-01 on your stupid ass Judge stupid home run.
Yeah, it couldn't have been anything else all week.
Guy had one guy left, Aaron Judge. Home runs are worth 10.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
All rise.
2 highest scorers in the league. Aaron Judge suspended from streaking for the rest of the year for me. Maybe next year.
He'll show him.
Yeah. My other fantasy football league, dude was up because he had the Minnesota defense. That last Falcons touchdown. I end up winning by a half point. I never win those. I end up winning by a half a point. And I'm currently tied with, in my other league, 144 to 144. I have Ashton Genty. He has the Bucks defense.
Okay.
Yeah, right. But last night going into last night, I had Ashton Genty. He had Aaron Jones and the Bucks defense. I got really lucky with Aaron Jones. So we'll see. So everybody, I know you care a lot about that.
Follow along at home.
We were at Mason's. There was an interesting moment I will share Friday. This was kind of a first. I broke my leg a couple times and tore my knee in sports. Like I had some injuries growing up, right? Big, tall, lanky dude. I have been very lucky so far that my daughter doesn't play sports, but my son has been relatively knock free.
I seem to remember a kick to the
couple weeks ago. He got he got kicked in the pack of Rolaids, and the ball actually got him. So
how do you spell relief?
We're at his game Friday. Good game, they won, blah, blah, blah. He goes up for a header. And there's like 3, it's him, his teammate, and another guy, the guy from the other team. They all go up for the header at the same time. All full on in the air, but my son comes crashing down right on his back. He's not moving. He's not moving. I jump down as Melissa does off because it was one of those where when it happens, like the whole crowd, not like there was 10,000 people there, but
you immediately got off your phone.
No, because I only had 5 minutes left in my power up on game, but I finished the level.
Good.
No, the whole crowd, everyone just goes, oh, and then like all the players take a knee, right? And the ref stops the thing. I'm like, thing, like if you'd have seen me get from the bleachers, because I was fairly high up, if you'd have seen me get from the bleachers to the ground, you'd have been like, wow, I did not know. Like, I think I took 2 hops.
Did you pull a muscle?
Jumped over. Weirdly, I didn't. And I'm going out to see what's going on. Then all of a sudden I feel this hand on the hand on the back of my bicep, right? My right bicep. And I like, not violently, but
I took a swing.
Aggressively shake it off not realizing it's my my wife that was doing it. Apparently,
Set the screen.
and I get it. Apparently, regardless, unless the ref or whoever's in charge, parents aren't allowed on the field for any reason, right? Which is it totally makes
You think
sense.
you were filling in, or
No, I want to see what the hell was going on. I wanted to be a fullback.
sup?
So I'm standing on the sideline. Not thank goodness, but he was right there. And then all of a sudden I see him moving. And he's moving. He's kind of, I don't know how to describe it without sounding comical. He's kind of rolling left, right, but not rolling, but moving from left.
Checking
he's
parts.
still on his back, right? He's and at one point I see him sit up, and he has this look on his face that really worried me. It was like a look of confusion, almost like he was trying to figure out what happened. So I asked real quick. I asked the coach. I go, I'm looking for blood on this. I thought they bonked heads. And he came down and he goes, no, I think it's a knee or his leg. I go, okay. So now I'm thinking, crap, he broke his leg or he hit his knee or whatever. So finally the ref looks over and goes, you the parents? Yeah. He goes, so we go over and he is in I've never seen him in that kind of pain before. And he's the opposite of me. He's not a dramatic guy. He's not yelling or anything, but he is in his face matches his hair, bright red. He is not feeling good. And so we get over and just kind of kneel down like, what is it, buddy? And I'm expecting him to say, it's my leg, it's my knee, because I have a calf cramp. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, really?
Are you serious?
All that yeah, exactly. Are you serious?
No, I'm saying that to you.
No, in my head, but then I'm like, I've had a calf cramp.
Yes.
They're terrible. But like my relief was also like, okay. Because I thought I went from my kid's unconscious head injury, my kid broke his leg or tore his knee, to calf cramp. As the day unfolded, it turns out that he forgot to fill. He only had like a quarter of his water bottle filled. He didn't take the time to go refill it. So he was out of water. He played the whole game. Shockingly, he cramped up late in the game. So we had to have a long conversation about, dude, you have to advocate for yourself as usual. You have to fill your bottle of water, whatever. He was limping around, and I made fun of him all weekend long for being a baby. But in reality, it was a scary. I had not experienced that before. So
And you just shook off Melissa. And you're
sure. Well, yeah. And then so we were laughing about it later, and she's like, "Dude, I thought you were going to swing at me." I was like, "No, I felt a hand
Set the screen.
on. I felt a grip, not a tap tap tap.
Right.
It was like it didn't hurt, but it was a strong grip on my bicep. I don't know what the hell's holding. I'm just trying to make a beeline for my kid who I thought was unconscious. She's like, she said, I thought you were going to take a swing at me. I was like, I didn't know who it was. Anyways, so that was neat. And then we celebrated with in honor of you guys, because we talked about it Friday. First time I've had it in a very long time. Stouffer's lasagna Saturday night.
Oh,
I have not had one of those in forever.
Put it in the
I've
oven
never had one.
for like
Really?
an hour.
Yeah.
Huh?
Put it in the oven for like
So
an
you
hour.
gotta, I forgot. There's a whole thing with it. You have to tent the lid, put it in for, I think it's 70 minutes,
Yeah.
then take the lid off, put it in for 20 minutes,
You're good to go.
and you're good to go.
Yeah.
So
And it's still good, isn't it?
it was really, it was really good. And the leftovers are super good too. And I was just having fun because I was bored waiting for the lasagna to finish. I did something I've never done before, but I've always wanted to. Fill in the blank, I'll tell you, but let everybody think about what it is and make your little gross thoughts or whatever you're thinking. I made homemade chicken McNuggets. Yeah, never done it before. No, and by the way, and not,
Are they just chicken nuggets?
that's what I'm saying, and not cut chunks of a chicken
Like
breast.
you put it in a food
Yeah,
processor.
exactly.
Nice.
Put it in a food processor, mince it up. You put an egg in there, some different spices, whatever. Some say put like half a potato in there for what I didn't do that. And then you make little balls or nuggets. You put them in the freezer for like a half an hour, and then you go flour, egg wash, breadcrumbs, right? and then fry. Right. So I'm like, this is gonna be cool.
Air fryer? Or
No. I did just a little bit of oil. And they turned, dude, they were perfectly brown. Made a little sauce. We had like lasagna and chicken. It was just one of those things, right?
Lasagna and chicken nuggets.
I know, totally not.
Dinner of
Totally
champions.
not.
Got a Nintendo 64
Ready to go. Well, everything about it was super perfect.
But
One minor thing that I realized when I realized this,
chicken.
It was chicken. I don't know why I didn't think about this in advance. I made one error, and when I found out when I took a bite and was like, what the blank? Okay, so you're supposed to use raw chicken, and I used canned chicken that we had. So we have like cans of white meat chicken that you get from Sam's Club. They're good for like chicken salads and stuff, right? But I used already cooked chicken. So when it minced up in the food processor, I don't know what the you ever bite? Well, you haven't. Have you ever had a crab cake?
Yes.
You know that like flaky texture on the inside of a crab cake, or that's what I basically would bite into a chicken and there was no give. And then at one point, like I bit and I'm like, and then like a little chunk of chicken nugget mixture fell out. You're supposed to use raw chicken, not canned.
It was like shredded.
It's exactly what it was. It was shredded. It was shredded cooked chicken. So we're gonna give that another try.
Was it good besides that?
The flavor was good. Just like I went last night, we had Rayleigh's had a special on top sirloin steaks. You know, you got like your filet if you're rich like you. You got ribeye, you got New York, right? I hadn't tried top sirloin in a long time. So I looked it up, like best ways to do it. And there was this one that was like, put it on the Traeger for a little bit and then take it out and sear it to a medium rare. I'm telling you, I cooked the steak. I cooked the steak as perfectly as you could cook the steak. It's just not tender, dude. That type of steak you have to use for like stir fry or something, where you you do something called velveting, where you cut it the raw steak into shrimp strips, and then you put it in a freezer bag and you pour a bunch of I think it's baking soda or baking powder in there, and you shake it up like it's being floured. That, like, have you ever gone to like a Chinese food place and you get like the broccoli beef? You ever notice like the texture of the beef strips is a little bit different? Because they velvet their beef. But
my beef has been velveted.
But it's actually kind of a fun thing to say.
Yeah.
Right. I velveted my beef. Anyways, that's my food
Code
report.
or something.
I got nothing. How was your weekend?
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw Chris at the yard on Friday night.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. And then even afterwards, randomly walking out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Saw him a second time.
What is it with seeing Chris randomly in public places?
When have you ever seen me in a public place?
I saw you on a cruise ship once.
Oh,
How about that? What are the odds?
You guys went cruising together.
We did.
That was only 11 years ago.
Was it that short ago? Honestly, that seems like it was longer. It probably wasn't. But that seems like, and I can't remember. I know I've asked this before. Was that the same cruise Daryl Steinberg was on? Or was that a separate cruise I was on where he happened to be there?
I'm guessing that was a separate one.
Okay. I saw Daryl Steinberg at like 6 a.m. walking through a casino in a bright pink Sacramento marathon shirt that had a couple wrinkles in it. And I was like, I didn't do like a quadruple take. Like, wait. Nope, that's you. Hey, Daryl, how are you doing?
Dave.
In the middle of Mexico. Hey, Dave. So you guys went to dinner, maybe had a few drinks that night, hung out?
No, Chris brought over a drink.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. For my wife.
Oh, that's nice.
I know that she likes champagne, so I'm like, oh,
That was a good pull.
do something nice.
Yeah. Champagne at the game?
Yeah. Chris was sitting in the highfalutin section.
Wow.
Yeah, and he came down. He came to.
This is the height of luxury.
Came to go see the Poors.
Came
by to see us.
Came by. When he said pores, I was thinking he wanted to
My friend with me kept saying the plebes.
the
Yes.
plebes. Yeah.
Didn't have time for us, but they came by and said hello.
Oh, that's nice.
At the same game, after the game, so I had seen Chris during the game. When the game was over, saw Pat Still and his group that was there.
Jeez.
Pat's, he's a Reds guy.
He is a Reds guy.
Yeah. So saw them,
especially when you get mad.
saw them a little bit, and then walked out, and then over by the Tower Bridge. Then I ran into Chris again.
What was Chris doing? What were you doing by the Tower Bridge? Just hanging,
walking. They were walking,
waiting for traffic to
having a nice walk in the nice Sacramento evening.
Chris, I'll give you a ride home. Nah, we're gonna hang out some more and get an Uber or something. So
how'd that go, Chris?
Fantastic.
How much longer did you hang out?
I don't know, probably about 20 minutes.
Yeah, let the traffic clear out.
Is this Saturday night?
This was
Friday.
Friday
yeah,
night.
Saturday had the Hornet football.
Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
And then, yesterday, a lot of what you did. Yeah, I watched a lot of football. My fantasy baseball playoffs, complete choke.
Really?
Huge lead going into yesterday. A large enough lead where I have Yankees pitcher last night. And I'm like, and they could get you negative points.
Right.
I'm like, well, if I have enough, I'm going to take him out. But it got to where I was only up by 1 going into the last, and then the pitcher gave up 6 runs in the first. I went,
would you have won had you taken him out?
It was great.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't even want to look now. I don't think so. Just fell apart like a 40-point lead. It was over.
Yeah.
So now I'm out. I'm out with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. No more shit.
Did you survive? Survivor?
Yeah, Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah. You?
Yeah.
Chris
Was stressing.
And Bengals.
Oh.
Good thing is I don't ever have to use them again.
My brother-in-law had the Broncos. They had a terrible loss.
Yeah, that was
There was like 900 penalties in that game. And that Arizona Carolina game, my wife took Arizona, and it was like, it's over. And they just there was holding, personal foul. They just like 10 penalties in a row.
That was insane. And wait, hold on. The Broncos, that was the one where the kick missed and then
leverage or whatever.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous. Leverage.
Yeah. And the kick was way off. I mean, it was
way off, wide right,
way short.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But 15 yards, you go, oh my gosh, they're not going to win, aren't they?
Did you watch that Giants Cowboys game?
Of course.
Holy crap, that was entertaining.
Yes, it was.
So really, honestly, no first round pick for Brendan Aubrey. Can we revisit that?
I mean, they were so casual.
Holy
like,
crap.
I don't even know if maybe I wasn't fully paying attention, but when they ran the last play, they're like, okay, they're setting up the field goal. I'm like, well, he's a good kicker. It's like probably 48, 50. I'm like, 60. Like it was no big deal.
Was it 60 or
it might
was
have been
it
61 or 62?
I thought it was
64.
Yeah. Yeah. Like what?
But like it was like casual, like
So
it was a 30
random.
yarder. Like they didn't set him up very well, and then he just crushes it.
I was obviously rooting for the Giants just because screw the Cowboys, and Scattaboo got in for the first time in his career. But my God, was that was
I thought we were gonna get the tie.
That's what my son thought. By the way, speaking of sons, my friend's son, the guy that gambles a bunch.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, challenging week.
I don't know. Would you call 8-1 a challenging week?
I'd call that productive unless they put all their money on the one game.
This kid, I think I said his big one was Thursday night and they won.
Okay.
And then he's proceeded to go 7-1 since then. I think he's 15-4.
Whoa.
Over 2 weeks. Let me ask you.
You're not telling him to quit school, are you?
Who, the kid?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'll leave that to his dad.
Okay.
At what point do you get the kid something once he's made you a lot of money? Not a lot of money, but he's
what, your friend's dad?
But yeah, at what point should he? Because he asked me that the other day.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, at what point should I get this kid something for?" Because he's
now.
But what if the kid goes on a losing streak? Then
you got to spend your winnings now.
Then you take it back.
Spend it now, and you'll make more later.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Is that foolproof?
Foolproof.
Spend it now.
Spend it now. You'll make more later.
So is the dad thinking like of increasing stakes?
He is. Which is always when it goes downhill.
Well, if the kid's doing that well, maybe he can get him his own
account,
800 number or whatever special.
Yeah.
Call me now.
Beat the teenager.
Yeah.
Because his kid's also 16 like mine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How about that? By the way, 65-yarder. It's 1 yard shy
That's light
of
work.
Justin Tucker's NFL record.
And he had room to spare.
And no. That was good from 72.
Yeah.
That's insane. Imagine this fool just making kicks at like his own 40, no problem. What is it? Isn't it add 17 yards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we got a big show for y'all. The Niners find a way somehow.
Easy win. Some
way. The Giants had a weekend against the Dodgers. Big week 2, including a Super Bowl rematch as well. No Matt Barrows today, right? Because he is traveling. So we'll have Matt and Sean? Yeah, and Sean tomorrow. Oh, that is new time. So we got a lot for you. Sit back, relax, have fun, bring the energy, because right now we're bringing energy on Second Opinion Partners. That's right, American Energy Heating and Air. Heating and Air as we wind down, baby. Summer. Jason says we'll have no more 100-degree days. Close, but not 100 degrees. As where are we at here? 96 next Monday, 97 this Wednesday. But then, a few 80s in there mixed in. Here's the thing. It's been such a mild summer. So many other HVAC places. You got to make that back on each job. American Energy recognizes that. They want to be your second opinion partner. They want to be able to save you money by undercutting what other people are set to charge you. Worst case scenario, you got a good deal from the other place. That's a great case. And you got a great deal because you got two different places giving you a similar price. Best case, you save a lot of money. You might even find out the repair they recommended isn't the repair you need, something smaller. And you get all the work done by a company that's been in business since 1981. A-plus Better Business Bureau. 916-520-9990. Dash 916-520-9990. AmericanEnergyAir.com. Keep the comfortable. We'll take a break when we come back. Safe or out, we'll lead off with Nick Kurtz, whose home run ball has not even landed yet. We'll do that next.
The Drive Guys.
I think I have that right, Jay.
That a boy, I see you over there crooning. R&B album coming soon, huh? Mr. Gleason.
I have too much respect for the genre.
Dub G.
To tarnish it with my own efforts.
No. You play a part in it.
Yeah.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by the Roseville Auto Mall.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It's Monday, kicking off a new work and school week. Comfortable beginning to today thanks to just a subtle delta breeze. For the afternoon, it's going to run warmer. Plenty of sunshine expected along with light northwest winds. Highs today in the low to mid-90s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Fresh adventures await at the Roseville Auto Mall. With 20 top brands and thousands of vehicles in stock daily, your new adventure is just a short drive or click away. Level up with a new vehicle during our trade-in and trade-up event now at the Roseville Auto Mall. Driven to be the best.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver Card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Cal Athletics. Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, the A's will open the season next year on March 26th in Toronto, and the full slate of games that day will mark the earliest traditional opening day in Major League history. Now, as far as the Dodgers coming to West Sacramento for the first time, that series will begin on June 29th.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy, how do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge.
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Balsam Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road. At the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do?
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Thank you, Jason. Shame on me.
Shame.
My top 5 things that give my stomach butterflies of joy. I won't go into the other 4. I don't know. They're just
gross.
But I will tell you, right near the top, it's Monday. I'm got my coffee. I'm out of the work gazebo. I'm walking over there before I get my coffee. Do my
Skunk
stuff. Skunk Center. Where, by the way, my little Chewiener has not had I have a dog that's called a Chewiener. Chihuahua and Wiener. Anyways, has not had a run-in with the skunk, but apparently there's some place in or around our garden where the skunk spray is left over, and she likes to rub against it because she'll randomly come in and we'll go, how did all of a sudden the skunk come? And then we look and see that she's sitting with us. And the other day I picked her up and just started sniffing all over her. And yep, right on her neck, just full on skunk, dude.
Perfect.
And she hasn't put it together yet that every time she does that, one of us takes her and puts her in the sink and gives her a bath. And she hates baths. It's like, bro, or sis, stop doing it. But at or near number 1 of things that give me joy: wiping the sleep out of my eyes, drinking coffee, playing one of my stupid games just to wake my brain up. And then I hit the rundown and I look, and I say, oh, okay, cool. Jason put leading off in. Wait, Jason wrote the whole show, which knocks about an hour off my prep time. And then I'm just like, God bless you, Jason Ross.
Sorry, it's in Spanish.
Right, but I highlighted it all and hit translate.
go.
Yeah, and I by the way, took 3 years of Spanish. Donde vas, Tomas? A clase? No, voy a la oficina.
Fluent.
Am I even? Yeah, is English even my first language? Maybe not. You don't know.
Yeah.
You kind of look like the Duolingo bird today.
Yeah, let's look. The Duolingo bird?
Yeah, you don't know the Duolingo bird?
Remember I texted you the other day, Chris, when you were on the road?
No.
Okay.
Where is this bird, Chris?
Right in front of us.
No, I mean, but where does this bird live?
It's the Duolingo bird.
You're leading somewhere.
Yeah, where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going?
I'm just trying to where do we see it?
You see it
right in front of us.
Right in front of us. Yeah, same color as my shirt.
I will say that on YouTube, though, it's a little bit more muted than it is in real face-to-face.
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? Wait, what the hell is this?
Chocolate?
You see this?
I do now.
What the hell is that? It's clean.
Was there a murder?
There's like stuff all over the front of my shirt. God damn it, woman. And by that, I mean, what I meant to say was I'm embarrassed. I should do better when I'm doing the laundry myself and not my wife. Safer out question one.
Nick Kurtz hit a 493-foot grand slam on Saturday night, which was the longest home run this season. Safer out. That will be the longest Major League home run at Sutter Health Park.
Out.
Someone's going to hit one farther than that?
Yes.
Who?
Nick Kurtz.
Oh.
He will hit one further. This is his rookie year. Wait till he's got a full year of Major League Baseball professional workout regimens with all the protein powders and things.
But Cal Raleigh didn't hit one farther this year. Aaron Judge didn't. Schwarber.
They don't have
Shohei.
They don't have the pure power that Nick
of the big Amish
Kurtz does. Yeah, he's not the small Amish.
True, good
he's
point.
The big Amish. That thing was tattooed. I think it bounced off the money store.
It did.
I think it actually did, and it hit a salmon in the river. Yes, hit a salmon. It was floating, Tim. So that was a fun moment. And the A's, no matter what, again, just a couple of things in the offseason, and there's going to be a lot of excitement. Dare I say there's going to be expectations next year.
I'm okay with that. That's fun. They actually, I know the Giants, which we'll get into here, but they wanted to win as many games, obviously, as they could against the Dodgers, but the A's helped them by sweeping the Reds.
They did. They very much helped them. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't see. I know my buddy was at my English buddy that was out here. They were in New York at the Alex and Krause show, and they went.
You sound like you're from London.
And they saw the Mets game. I think it was Saturday night. They lost again.
Finally won yesterday.
Did they win yesterday? Okay, well that stinks. So yeah, what are the
they lost like 7 or 8 in a row.
Yeah, I think they lost 8 in a row. And as it stands right now, the Gigantics are 1.5 out.
They're right there
with
even losing 2 of 3.
Yeah, they've still got 13 games left.
Yeah,
except 4 of those are against the Dodgers. But hey, whatevs. They take 2 out of 3 from us. We take 3 out of 4 from them. What did Sean Connery say? You bring a knife, we bring a gun. Oh, his whole speech in
describe it.
What's the movie? The Untouchables. Yeah, you remember that?
Been a while.
That's a Chicago way. You know what I'm talking about. Question 2, second base, whatever.
Jason and I were at the A's game Friday night. Safer out. The 3 of us will be at an A's game together before we have our movie watch party at Dave's or our listener breakfast.
Good question. I'm going to say out because I just don't see a way I'm going to be at an A's game anytime soon.
Especially with you guys.
Right? Plus, it's
2 games for Chris and I now.
Yeah, right? Thanks for inviting me, by the way, guys. I would have gone.
This was an independent.
Yep. Jason, you weren't even planning on going till.
I wasn't. I didn't know until kind of a latter part of the day.
I guess I got to rank the most likely things to happen.
I think you want the listener breakfast the most.
I really do.
And you have been working on it.
I have been, and it's to the point now where I actually talked to my buddy that has the Sundays at the bar and with the biscuits and gravy, and I was thinking about maybe co-opting that, but that's on a Sunday, and we're not broadcasting. Like, it's honestly got to the point where I'm trying to figure out a way where I literally, I'm not even joking. Like, I know that I could make an entire Instant Pot of gravy and just heat it up here. I could literally bring my own Instant Pot. It's the biscuits I worry about. How am I going to make biscuits here? And if I make if I make biscuits the night before even and then just warm them up, it's not going to be the same. I'm also more like, I'll do it myself.
Downstairs in the kitchen.
In the microwave. And then I'll bet you, how much you want to bet, even if I said I will do all the food myself, I would get some sort of like, well, we just don't have the personnel to bring people in. I don't
sign
know.
waivers or something.
Or I should talk to our promotions guy's very nice.
Yeah.
But I honestly think our week, I've got a bunch of free weekends coming up. I do. Not all of them, but like all but one over the next month is free. So I think we might be able to do, depending on your guys' schedule, maybe we can do the movie night.
Maybe.
Number 3.
The New York Yankees have secured their 33rd consecutive winning season, which is the second longest streak in North American sports. Safer out. They will beat their own record of 39 seasons.
I think they will. I know that means we're going to have, 7 more seasons? I just don't think how Steinbrenner operates that way, and they've got money, and we're talking above 500. It's very difficult for me to see the Yankees being below 500 anytime in the next. There's just too much of a money machine there for them to be able to reinvest and do things.
That's great. You like the Yankees.
I think they're lames. No, I don't. I respect the tradition of the Yankees. And
Mickey
in a
Mantle's
different,
your favorite.
Huh? Mickey Mantle is my favorite of all time, along with Will Clark. My dad grew up, watching the Yankee games. There's Yankee in my blood somewhere, and I respect the traditions. But
safe.
We'll take a break. When we come back, weekend roundup, non-NFL, as we'll get to a number of things, including a fight on Saturday night that I watched with my boy. We had a random winner at the golf tournament at Silverado in Napa. Who would have thunk that?
I've heard of this guy.
We need to talk about your Sac State team. The Stingers up, but it was not easy to get it up. We'll talk about that. Next.
Malik Monk plays here.
Started left, goes right, steps back, launches the 3. Nothing but net. Oh, that was just filthy. Oh, my, that was sweet.
Sacktown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $32.99, plus 2 times points at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Limit supply.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
How can you free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your team and focus on your future. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Summer's wrapping up and life is picking back up. Early mornings, long days, and a to-do list that doesn't quit. And neither should you. Who has time to slow down due to body pain? That's why there's Aleve to keep you going. With just one pill, Aleve delivers longer-lasting body pain relief per dose compared to other leading OTC branded pain relievers. Aleve helps keep you moving from sunup to sundown with up to 12 hours of pain relief per dose, so you can keep moving and be ready for whatever's next. Use as directed.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Hey, this is Greg Papa. Are you working through a major insurance claim? SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to, not what just some adjuster working for an insurance company thinks you should get. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
More fiber and laxatives, eh? Who are you? I'm future you. Future me? Constipation with belly pain still coming back? Our doctor figured it out. It's irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
on Sacktown Sports.
Dwayne said Jason and Chris our birthdays off time, in other words. And then I was like, wait a minute, no one's working harder for this biscuits and gravy thing than me. And he was talking about that too. And then he goes, I think it's funny that Dave doesn't understand that was sarcasm. Listen, Dwayne.
If that's your real
name, let's not act like you don't crash out sometimes about certain things. There's no sarcasm meter, and you've been known to be like, I think he's logged out of the show a few times for different things.
Okay.
Let's just, let's relax on that. If you want something to be sarcasm, like, what is it the kids do? Slash and then a lowercase s, right?
Wait, what?
If you're typing something on Twitter or wherever and it's sarcasm, you end it with a slash and then an s.
I've never seen that before.
No, well, you're too old.
I've aged out.
Sorry. Great weekend in sports, even beyond the NFL. Scotty Scheffler came back and overtook Ben Griffin on the final 2 days and won the whatever the tournament's called, Procore tournament in Napa at Silverado, which we had some listeners at. That is by far, I think the tourney moved there in 2014. That is by far the best field they've ever had, largely because Keegan Bradley, they wanted it as a tune-up to the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
So you had Scotty Scheffler. You had
Scheffler's ready.
Yeah. Oh, he is, shockingly, he is absolutely ready.
6th win of the year.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
it's $24.5 million or something like that beyond, and that's without him winning the BMW.
Right.
Like that doesn't count as endorsements. Scotty's not he's not begging for money anytime soon.
Get that guy out of jail and he'll be fine.
Yeah, right. Stay out of jail, pal.
Yeah. How was the fight?
I think part of it, Jason, because I've read a lot about it online. The fights leading up to the main event were not entirely great. I saw the last 3. Remember Fernando Vargas, the boxer? His son was the final fight before the main event. Yeah, and he's new. He didn't have a big amateur career, so it's one of those, like, I don't know why I'm thinking of Clayton Kershaw now, but I am, because we were talking about him earlier. But I have this memory, weirdly enough, of, I think it was Kershaw coming up at the end. He was like a September call-up, very early in his career, obviously. And I remember the announcers plus watching him. He wasn't ready for the majors, but everyone was like, dude, this kid's going to be, like, he's going to be really good. He's just not ready yet. I don't know if it's the same for Fernando Vargas Jr., but he fought a guy that just had a ton of experience. You could see there's a lot of talent there. Also, I was kind of hoping he'd have the Remember when Fernando Vargas had like the shaved head, but he had the little, like,
I hated Vargas so much.
Yeah, so did I. I absolutely loved when Oscar De La Hoya just took him out.
The other thing that I think was the selling point was he worked on the stadium, Allegiant Stadium.
Vargas did?
Yeah.
Oh,
like he worked construction on the stadium. So that was like, oh yeah, he's coming back to.
Why did he work construction?
Mm.
He's out of money?
Who, Vargas?
Yeah.
Vargas had, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 really good paydays.
I mean, I don't know what his lifetime earnings were, but they've got to be in the 20, 30.
Hey, maybe he wanted his son to learn some life skills.
Maybe he did. But I don't know if it's because a lot of people had you have a dog in the fight. So it was Terrence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. And Crawford had moved up a few weight classes. This is a pretty big jump for him, and Canelo's Canelo. I would have been fine with either guy winning. I have a ton of respect for both fighters. I was probably rooting for Crawford because A, smaller guy coming up, B, he's from Nebraska, which I don't know, it's random, and I root for him because of that. It was why at its best I think boxing is still number 1 in my heart for fight sports, even though I'm far, far bigger MMA guy now. But when you've got, and I especially like heavyweights are fine, but there's something about the lower weights. It's more strategy, if you will. And I don't mean any disrespect to heavyweights, but heavyweight generally is like, can I hit the guy in the face with the bigger punch and knock him out? Whereas Terrence Bud Crawford is probably the highest IQ fighter we've seen since Floyd Mayweather Jr. in the ring. And Canelo Alvarez is badass too. It was just really awesome, high level chess. And I thought a very entertaining. If you were looking for knockouts and guys getting the hell beat out of each other, you probably didn't like the fight. I thought that fight was the equivalent if you see like 2 really good jiu-jitsu guys going at it in the US, and they're actually actively working with each other. It's a fun chess match. I really enjoyed the fight.
And scored like no controversy.
You know, honestly, the only problem I had with the score is
that it's close.
Yeah, there were two judges that had it 115, 113. I scored it 116, 112, and I gave Canelo a couple of toss-up rounds. I gave him the first just because I figured I got to give him something. It was, in all fairness, it was probably 117, 112. Either way, 115, 130, I don't care. As long as they didn't screw Crawford, which you never know with boxing. They didn't. He deserved it. I would love to see a rematch. Honestly, that's a fight I actually would like to see a rematch. And then Sac State, congratulations. That I had that game on in the corner, and going into that fourth quarter, I was a little worried.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you do not want it. Was it Merseyside? Mercyhurst. Thank you. You don't want to lose your home opener to anyone.
To the Lakers.
Oh, my God. You can't have the Lakers come in here and win.
They were feisty. But
they were.
Prevailed,
well, they opened it up. Congratulations to Coach for his first big win. Yep, exactly. And, oh, you know what? I didn't know that till I read it. I know we got a break. UCLA fired their head coach. I honestly didn't realize. Yeah, you kind of had to.
They lost on Friday to New Mexico by 28 at home.
Did you see the crowd? Or I've never seen that. I've never seen a crowd that sparse. Yeah, you have to. You had to.
I don't even know. I mean,
right.
You play the rest
What
of the
are you
games.
gonna do?
I don't know where there's a win on their schedule. This has fallen off.
Hey, man, they're in a nice neighborhood. Get some NIL money, dude.
Maybe that's why Avery chose USC.
That USC has yet to lose since she's gone there. I'm not saying anything. Broke into the top 25 this week. Honestly, UCLA having a rough year. Maybe this year. Come on over to the root for my, because she's my daughter. Root for her school. All right, Jason left. Hopefully he'll be back for three. Oh my God! I just got the double hand wave. Oh my God! Will he be back for three for madness? Find out next.
The Allen Styles Show.
The Athletics taking on Minnesota. All I know is that the state fair in Minnesota was so big. All I know is I saw fried butter. Has anybody ever had fried butter?
You've had fried Oreos and Twinkies. That's crazy.
Different. No, that's not different. And it was a Snickers.
That's still crazier than just butter.
No, it's not.
You can listen to the Allen Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Our office computers were from like 2012.
What? They had computers then?
Yeah, I don't know much about new tech.
Apparently.
So I went to Staples and saved big on an AI-powered HP laptop and HP OfficeJet Pro printer, which also came with 3 months of free instant ink.
And we're back in this century. During Staples HP Tech Event, save up to 35% on HP printers and up to 40% on AI-powered HP PCs.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. Until 11/1, select models only.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Mike Rowe here with another fun fact. If your concrete is cracked or uneven, you can actually lift it back up. Whether it's a sinking driveway, a patio, or a sidewalk, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to lift your concrete slabs. Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Cal Athletics. Schedule a free inspection. Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A+ Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Paid for by Action Matters.
Attention former and present inmates of women's prisons in California. If you are currently or were an inmate of Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla, also known as Chowchilla Women's Facility, Valley State Prison for Women in Chowchilla, Institute for Women in Chino, or Folsom Women's Facility in Represa, and were a victim of sexual abuse, now is the time to come forward, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. If you were an inmate at any of these prisons at any time and were subjected to sexual abuse from staff members, you may be entitled to substantial cash compensation. Call our California Women's Prison Helpline now at 800-408-1240. The deadline to file a claim may be close. Call now to get the justice, closure, and the financial settlement you deserve. Even if it was long ago, call our law firm's Women's Prison Sexual Abuse Helpline right now at 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240.
KHD 1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
If you hadn't heard a couple things, we were just looking at it. Joe Burrow is out 3 months with turf toe. Purdy might be back in a week.
Yeah.
But, Browning I have Jake Browning in my head because I of course, you hate to see anybody get hurt and you hope Joe Burrow comes back better than ever. But what an opportunity for Jake Browning at Folsom High School.
Right.
Come in and he's been dutifully backing him up for a while now.
Led them to a victory yesterday. Kind of.
They need to change the name of turf toe, by the way.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I was thinking about this morning. Turf toe sounds like you have a little like a carpet burn.
Yeah.
Like something where I have a little turf toe. I stubbed it. Ouchie.
And surgery's needed out 3 months.
Yeah.
Google turf toe. It's horrific.
Right. Like, what is turf toe? And it's some ligamenty thing. Turf toe is a sprain of the main joint in the big toe. Specifically, we went over this last week, the metatarsophalangeal or phalangeal, the MTP joint. It occurs when the big toe is forcibly bent upwards into hyperextension. It can result in pain, swelling, and limited movement. And he's got to, and for him to have surgery. So I'm no doctor, but I'm going to imagine that basically his toe was lifted up so crazily and he snapped all those ligaments. So why not call it A torn big toe. That actually sounds like more hardcore.
Turf toe.
Like a dislocated big, I don't know.
Like
something.
Google images turf toe and you will not be happy.
I don't want to. And then when Jason's doing it. And then when you imagine, like we talked about this before, how if you stub your toe more than any other part of your body, it's like the worst pain ever. That's got to be insane. Also, though, that's not something, I mean, with all the things they do in football, like you can't put some of that horse tranquilizer in there and just go out and play where it's just like numb.
Right.
Like how much do you really need your big toe? Says the guy that probably really needs his big toe. I don't know, but he's
your
out
kicking toe.
Yeah. Well, right. He's out 3 months, but Jake Browning, who threw 3 picks yesterday.
Still the game winner. Game-winning touchdown.
Good for him. 3 for Madness. Question 1.
On Friday, John Daly shot a 19 on a hole. A 19. If you guys played from the exact same teams, what do you think you would have shot on that hole?
Apparently he put it in the water or the hazard 7 times or something.
I need to look
like tin
and
cup.
See.
He beat his record by 1. He once had an 18.
See, I mean, part of that is because it's John Daly.
So I'm assuming obviously they play from the furthest spot back. I've never had a 19 on a hole, but I also if a hole is just going just give me a 10. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just pick up. You're like,
I wouldn't. No way.
Assuming we would play by all the rules and everything, I don't think I'd shoot a 19.
No, dude. And let's see, what hole did Daly? I want to know what the hole was. Shoot, because obviously there was water, and it was a 6th hole, a par 5. Oh no, I'm sorry, 19 on the par 5, 12th hole. I mean, I am very whenever these things come up, it's always like, dude, these pros are where it's like, if I shot from the white tees instead of the pro tees, I could make a turn. What I always side on the side of the pros.
Yeah,
I am incredibly confident I would not shoot a 19.
I am too.
I am incredibly.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm getting a par.
No,
I'm not saying I'm getting a 7.
I might shoot a 10.
Yeah,
not shooting a 19.
Yeah,
no chance.
And I don't know. I never saw the video of it, but of him hitting in the hazard, the water, whatever it was. But it's like, all right, maybe I try it a second time. I can see that. But if I'm not hitting in there 7 times.
No, and that's why I was trying to look. Is what I want to know is
was he trying to clear water?
Right.
I need to hit this 280 in the air and I'm hitting at 276. And it's like,
did he refuse to go to the drop zone?
I would just go, I can't clear that. I'm going to hit over here.
Now, listen, if it's if that shot, let's say from the drop zone was like a 165 yard, islandish green. Okay. I'm assuming you are, it was just simply, he was Kevin Costner in the thing in Tin Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And
give me another ball.
And give me another ball. Hey, Rome's. Question 2, please.
Question 2.
We have 2 Monday Night Football games tonight, which you can listen to here right on Sacktown Sports.
Hey.
Tampa Bay at Houston and Chargers at Raiders. Who you got?
I will be just full disclosure. I will be rooting incredibly hard for the Raiders. I really want them to do well this year. So not to the level of being a Raider fan, but I want the Raiders to win very much. I will be rooting for them full bore. I think the Chargers will win. I hope I'm wrong. I think the Chargers are really good this year. Tampa Bay, Houston's different. That's a toughie, dude. Actually, I want to see who's favored in this. I'm instinctively thinking my first inclination is taking Tampa Bay. Who do you think's favored by how much there, Jason Ross?
Houston by 1.5.
Chris?
Houston by 2.
We're close. Houston is favored by 2.5. By the way, the Chargers are favored by 3.5. I'm going to take the Bucs in a minor.
I'm going to say Chargers 3.5.
Chargers, they are favored by 3.5. Well done.
How did you get that, Chris?
It just came to me.
He's just that good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take the Chargers and the Bucks, but I could easily see myself wrong on both. You?
You're wrong on both.
Oh, you do? You?
I'm going the home teams. I'm going the Texans. Yeah, and probably just because I want them to win. I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
I didn't realize. Honestly, yeah, that's right. I did pick both roadies.
And another Harbaugh versus Carroll.
Another there's not a lot of love lost there, is there?
Carroll
between the two of them. Well, it'd be great. I hope that the post game they just start making out. Like, how crazy would that be? Like they go for a handshake and one of them just pulls the other in
and then like,
and just how
like it starts as a joke.
Right, like it starts as it like so like Harbaugh pulls Carroll in and Carroll they get so close by accident like Carroll gives him like
Harbaugh
a peck.
Initiates the joke and then Carroll's like, fine, let's go.
Like they do a peck and pull away for a quick second
Peck
and then they just go in.
Yeah.
Just go in all tonsils. Like how long like if the sideline reporter, whoever it's going to be, is there with the cameras and stuff to talk to one of them, like do you think the announcers continue to talk over the kiss, or is just like let's say they were making out for like 10 seconds, which is a long time. Do you think the announcers continue to like talk over it and just like, well, we're waiting on the niceties between Harbaugh and Carroll to wrap up?
Hey, got to let the images tell the story.
Or you're right, or do you just let it breathe?
Yeah. I think quickly the producers start playing music, slow music.
Okay, last question on this. Who pulls away first? Jim Harbaugh and Pete Carroll are literally French kissing at the 50-yard line after a game.
Harbs.
You think Harbs pulls away first?
Yeah. You?
I think Pete Carroll does because he's a vegan and he probably would taste the milk on Jim Harbaugh and he'd be like, that's what I think. I also don't know if he's a vegan.
Okay.
But I know Jim Harbaugh likes milk. So I don't know. Maybe the players pull them apart.
Yeah. Maybe they get in on it.
Maybe they get it's just a giant love fest in the middle of the whole thing. Maybe they don't want to separate. Maybe this is a great thought for 7 a.m. by the way. You're just pulling it. You're just trying. Each player is trying to like pull their coach away from the other coach. It's like ripping apart a grilled cheese sandwich.
Just like it.
That's so wrong. Oh, where is the filter? Oh. All right. So, anyways, yeah, I'll take the Chargers.
Raiders and Texans.
Wait, how did we even get there?
I don't know. Jason's mind is so weird.
Chris, you brought up Harbaugh and Carroll.
Yeah.
Like, what if they started making out? What if?
By the way, Jason's going to be leaving us a little early today. We'll be gone the next. Speaking of making out, Jason will be gone the next 2 days.
Yeah,
at the broadcast meetings.
Heading to the broadcast meetings in Newark, New Jersey.
I know, you know what, and I don't bring this up for you to feel bad because I know how busy it is. I hate that. I don't hate, but I wish there was time for you to check in from there to like. I'm always fascinated by what happens.
Yeah, and what's the part that I can't is because the time changed.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
totally.
I remember. I think the first year I was going when I was on the morning show. I'm like, oh, good, I'll be able to.
Right.
Wait, no, I can't do this. Like everything starts so early.
Yeah. That's the thing. So. But you'll have stories for us on, and then I'll be gone. Well, I won't be gone, but I'll be doing the show from Tahoe Thursday. So we're gonna have.
Wow. I'll be back.
We're only in studio together Monday and Friday.
Huh.
How about that?
It's like pulling apart a grilled cheese sandwich.
Question 3. Don't start.
Question 3.
Saturday night in our city of Sacramento, we had the following all happening at once: NBA YoungBoy concert at Golden One.
Yeah.
Country in the Park.
Wow.
Sac Republic home match.
What?
Sac State home opener. What? A's hosted the Reds.
What?
And the Holy Bowl featuring Christian Brothers versus Jesuit.
How?
Is that peak Sacramento or just too many choices?
Oh, I don't think you can have too many choices. No, I think that's peak Sacramento. And I just between the three, the A's, the Republic game, the very frustrating. By the way, the Republic were okay. So they were up 2-0. Then Phoenix came back with a couple of goals. It ends up being a draw, right?
I hated Phoenix.
Yeah, I can't stand Phoenix. You know what Phoenix is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand in front of those guys for a second, man. Their schedule has been ridiculous. They got back from Rhode Island, I think it was Thursday night at 7 p.m., I was told. And then you have Friday, and then you're back at it Saturday. And I think you could tell, like, they went up 2 in the first, but I think they've been on such a good run lately, and I think they just started to drain in the second half.
Makes sense.
Oh, by the way, happy 85th birthday to Kevin Nagel, chairman of the Republic today, as a matter of fact. I'm not entirely sure if that's the right age.
Okay.
Seems like it, though.
Yeah.
Many more there, Kevin. So, yeah.
I paid my taxes.
I think I totaled it up, and it was something like just between that, the A's, and what was the other thing? Sac State. Thank you. Yeah. I think it was like 33,000 total.
Okay. Well, then the Holy Bowl always does well.
Didn't even count that. What a great name for the Holy Bowl. Yeah. That's awesome.
And the concert, the 2 concerts. There's a lot going on.
This is how old I am, dude.
And the fight was separate. You know, people were watching that or college football. And
I'm honestly ashamed because over the weekend,
Giants Dodgers. If you went down,
right?
The
If you
other
went down there,
yeah.
Somebody mentioned NBA YoungBoy concert. I had to look it up because I, up until this weekend, thought NBA YoungBoy was like the name of it, like somebody on Twitter that's like an NBA fan that was like posting this. I had no idea. And wait, and didn't Sac State offer a football scholarship to whoever opened for? Was it him or somebody else?
I don't know if he opened this weekend.
But it was like 26.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. I was trying to
like what?
It's like 26, 27.
Oh,
yeah. Anyway,
I thought you said. Never mind.
Nope. Okay.
20 cents, like 50 cents. But it's 20 cents.
It's like the great
what?
Value version.
Yeah,
50 cents a quarter.
Yeah.
No,
that's a lot going on.
Honestly, dude, I think that's where our kids' generations really. I hope we go from the potential tumbleweed we would have had rolling through this community in 2013 if the Kings left, to days where you've got this. You know, last week I was driving out by the rail yards and looking at the work they're doing, and just thinking about like when that corridor connects, and it will, and you've got the soccer stadium, you've got the obviously Golden One. I know it's a little bit over, but still you have Rayleigh Field, or whatever the hell it is, Sutter Health Park.
Yeah.
You've got all this stuff going on at once, maybe New Sac State, you know, whether it's Cal Expo, wherever. And then I just imagine, well, like, you know, you guys were on Saturday night, you know, like, oh, we just got out of whichever event it is.
Right.
And now we're just going to enjoy some downtown Sacramento. God forbid we ever get a river walk, which would be even better. And I don't know. I think the vision of a downtown Sacramento in that sector by the river, I think I just the nightlife there. I think that could. I don't think the potential has even come close to being reached yet. But I think the toughest part, which is most of the foundational pieces to get to that success, that's been done or is in the process of being done. I think we're real close.
I mean, to have this many choices is surprising. It's kind of like we talked about last week. I think with all the sports happening now, could we push some of these back to August and July and June? You know, it's like to have this many events all at one time.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they all did well. I mean, they're differing attendance in all of them, but like it wasn't like they got crushed by the opposing events. Just a lot of people took in things all weekend long.
I think what people, unless you're researching this, I think what's easy to forget sometimes is that the metro area for Sacramento, I think, is 2.3 million. Sacramento proper is what, like 500,000-600,000, I think. But when you factor in Sacramento, West Sacramento, Rockland, Roseville, you know, everything, and then we're not even counting Stockton and Modesto in that corridor. We're not. We of course we don't count it because we're not used to it. But hello, how many people listening right now? You, me, Chris. How many of us? How many times have we made the trek to San Francisco or Oakland for a ball game, a basketball game, a hockey game, a concert? They can come up here too. Obviously, it's not going to be in the same level of traffic, but they can come up here too. So when you add that 2.3 million in this area, you add in the the Stockton Modesto corridor, you add in maybe some Bay and especially East Bay folks coming up here. There's a lot of people to draw from, and it is truly the whole Kevin Costner, if you build it, they will come. They've done really well. And no, look, by the way, no offense. Like, I mean 1,000% respect when I say this. Okay. It's going to sound disrespectful, but I couldn't be more respectful of this. The Republic is not a major league team. The A's are barely a major league team,
right,
not in a major league facility. Sac State is far from a national power.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to NBA YoungBoy, but that, you know, we're not talking about Taylor Swift or Dan Fogelberg, you know, people that can sell out stadiums. So when you see that type of draw, and I'm not going to say for mid-level entertainment, again, that would be disrespectful, but my point is it could get even crazier, and I think it will, and ultimately that's how you get downtown to flourish. All the feet on the ground, all the traffic coming in means big business. If they can just crack the code on that, having some sort of business during the week.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And of all the things that happened on Saturday night, you could make the argument that the one that has the most history behind it was the Holy Bowl.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, two local high schools
that
have played forever, the Holy Bowl, Jesuit and Christian, but like Sac State's playing Mercyhurst.
Right.
The Republic and have a rivalry, but it's
probably not a huge bar scene after the Holy Bowl.
Right.
probably
I don't know, maybe.
I would disagree.
A lot of partying.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's great because you see what happened. You see that Sacramento, the point is Sacramento can support multiple sports on the same evening. And you also see that, well, there's even more population to grab from. And also the level of entertainment, there's even a different level of craziness that can get to on all sides. I have absolutely no issue believing that, look, it wouldn't be the same as in Chicago or New York or whatever, but the NFL, they'll never do it.
Yeah.
Put the NFL draft in Sacramento. You would see an insane, like imagine it at like Capitol Park on the steps of the Capitol, and that whole rectangle is closed down, is just filled with people. Yeah. We've seen it filled with people for other things before, filled with people and the craziness, and you're dropping what, hundreds of millions of dollars into downtown. They just, like I said, the problem the businesses have right now in so many different ways, or at least from what I hear from some of the businesses that have struggled down there, is that your business model has to be a little bit different because you're getting a ton of business at once, and then you kind of got to stretch that out when it's, Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Right.
But again, Sacramento is, especially also the weather was very cooperative.
Plus, you could have also maybe started the day in Napa at the golf tournament.
I didn't think about that.
Could have even gone there.
I didn't even think about that.
And come back this way.
God, what a day that would have been. Because you're wrapping up, around 5, 6-ish, something like that?
Yeah, or you could leave earlier, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, for sure.
I just got this. Let's see. I won't say who texted me this, but Dave, I went to the Holy Bowl, and the amount of adults that were tailgating and whatnot is pretty hilarious. Okay. I stand corrected.
I'm having a good time cheering on their kids.
Tailgating a high school game. Good for them. How great is that? I'll bet you that smelled amazing. Whatever they're cooking. We'll take a break. When we return, the 49ers, hey, man, smoke, mirrors, duct tape, whatever it is, they're 2-0. And we'll talk about that and what's coming up next later on in the program. Dennis Schroder, MVP, and a lot more coming up right after this.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
It's time for me to tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento. Love the fact that he's local. He can be reached. You can talk to him. You can find out all of his success stories, and you could be one of them as well. You can go to saclegaldefense.com or call their offices at 916-304-9187. He's had years of experience in our region and has helped many, many people. Like I said, he can help you as well. Maybe there's a wrongful termination case that you're trying to take care of. Maybe there's something, a car accident has happened. All these things happen all the time. Maybe there's criminal defense that's needed, or maybe an expungement, something that's happened to you or happened years ago that's still on your record that you'd like removed from your record because it's keeping you from doing some things that you haven't been able to get to because of that past experience. Well, expungements is something he has specialized in and helped a lot of people kind of get some of those rights back. So if you want someone that's local, that's good at their job, that is here, that is personable, that is one of us, why not reach out to Gonzalez Law? His name is Jonathan Gonzalez. You can go to saclegaldefense.com or call him at 916-304-9187.
Hello, Sacramento. I'm Emran Pilati, owner of True Sports Cards and Collectible Store here in Rockland, California, and the host of the True Sports Cards Show that airs right here on Sacktown Sports 1140 every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m., where we discuss the latest trends, hottest products, and deliver exclusive interviews with other industry leaders. And don't forget to visit our shop, True Sports Cards, at 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland and see what we have for all your sports card and memorabilia needs.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game and high hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game, offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part, they accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
Welcome back. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross. Somebody said Lincoln Park is playing here this week. Are they? We'll see how their tour has been doing. They had obviously a new lead singer, and I saw her singing at their debut show. Be curious to see how I wonder how the tour is doing. The Niners tour of America, so far so good. It wasn't easy.
I don't know.
Wasn't easy, but Mac Jones found a way. Mac Jones found a way. Mac Jones found a way. Chris, I'm playing it. It's not playing.
I got you up.
You got me up. Hello. Let's see. You're up, and that light is on, and that light is on. And yeah, I don't know, buddy. I don't know what to say here. It just doesn't want to play. Come on. You sure you got me up? Because I got
looking at it right now.
I got both pots up. They're in program. The little lighty things are on. Program is on. Let's see. Can I get TV? Nope, can't get TV. Okay, well, I guess highlights don't work. Well, that stinks. Can you pull up some Niner highlights for us, please? Why would they not work? They're all up. Everything's up. Hello? Maybe that was just a bad highlight? No. I don't know what to tell you, Jason. Sorry.
Wow. Well, that's fun.
No high. Well, he threw a pass and it was caught.
And he ran into the end zone.
Yeah. And the Niners were up 7-0. Wait. No, they weren't, because Eddie Pinheiro decided to play a funny joke on all Niner fans. That was neat.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Mac Jones threw a pass and it was caught for a touchdown.
It's 3rd and 1 from the Saints 11. I formation. Jones under center. Turns around, fake handoff. Jones, toss, complete. Finds Luke Farrell, left side, breaks a tackle inside the end zone. Touchdown! 49ers! Luke Farrell with his first career touchdown in the NFL. It's 6-0 San Francisco in New Orleans.
So, yay. But then Pinheiro misses the extra point.
So here we go again.
Seriously, I'm watching it with Mason, and we're just both like, are you kidding me? Seriously, you're the 4th most accurate kicker in NFL history, blah, 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 blah. And you push the extra point? Now, maybe it's just, performance anxiety or whatever, because he ends up going, he made both his field goals, including a 46-yarder. He made 2 more extra points. So maybe he just got that out of the way. But I just can't, I cannot imagine what was going through Kyle Shanahan's head. Jake Moody's at a Holiday Inn, like, yeah.
I don't think kickers ever root against other. I don't know. Maybe I do.
He didn't even go home. He just went to a hotel.
Just chilling. So that happened. And then moving on, it was good to get Christian McCaffrey involved. He was rushing the ball, but he can catch the ball too. As he scores a touchdown.
Jennings peels for right side. Left side Bourne. McCaffrey in the slot. Empty backfield. Jones from the gun. The snap. Looks right. Looks. Throws. End zone. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey. Back of the end zone. Right side. Perfect pass by Mac Jones. Just floated it in there. And cue the Mark song. It's a return of the Mac, baby.
107 total yards for McCaffrey, 55 on the ground, 6 catches off of 7 targets for 52 yards and a touchdown. I want to add Kendrick Bourne, 3 catches, 32 yards, caught every ball he was targeted with, 3 targets, 3 catches, good for him. But it was also very nice to see the return of Juwan Jennings, not on 3rd and Juwan, but still able to score a touchdown here.
Pearsall, Bourne and Tunges right. Jennings left. McCaffrey to the left of Jones. Quick snap from the gun. Pressure coming. Throws. Wide open. Juwan Jennings. Open field. 25. 50. He's gone. 5. Touchdown. 49ers on 3rd down. It's 3rd and Juwan. 42-yard gain for a San Francisco touchdown.
Juwan Jennings. I would, if my computer worked, I would play it for you. He said after the game, everywhere we go, we see 49er fans, and it turns me up. It kills me if I can't play, knowing we got all these old faithful here. And he was just absolutely excited. Great to have him back in.
Turns him up.
That's what I said, right?
Okay.
Now, look. Wasn't easy. New Orleans had a touchdown in each of the last 3 quarters. But, Jason, we talked about this before, and this is a good thing. But if you took Mac Jones's name off the box score and you put Brock Purdy in there, I wouldn't know the difference. 26 of 39. Well, I would say Purdy's generally more accurate.
Yeah, he started what misses for 4 or 5.
Yes, he did. 26 of 39, 279 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Had a 113.1 rating, and they got 26 points. Look, they got 26 points out of the offense when you're cobbling together that combination of receivers. It was good to see Brian Robinson get a couple of carries, but really Christian McCaffrey once again looked great. 13 carries there, plus another 6 catches, so that's 19 touches for him. And I thought Mac Jones did about as well. No picks. That's the big thing. Did not throw an interception. He did have 2 fumbles. That's the big difference. He had 2 fumbles. He lost 1. He was sacked 3 times. So it wasn't a perfect outing for him, but I think if we can get that type of performance out of Mac Jones, should he still need to be performing next week, there was a report yesterday that Purdy has shown marked improvement.
Right.
Is it marked or marked? It's marked, right?
I believe it's marked.
I've heard both.
Yeah.
He's shown improvement and could possibly be back next week. And although it still sounds like the safe bet would be the following week with his own version of turf toe. But I think Niner fans got a lot out of Mac Jones.
Yeah.
What is that, Chris? Okay.
Yeah, to win 2 games on the road to begin is great. They got a home opener this week. It wasn't I don't know. I felt like they were, I don't know if I want to say in control of the game. It always kind of felt like they were going to win until the end. I mean, when New Orleans scored late and they got the ball back, I thought, oh, man, this is going to be kind of a bad loss for the 49ers. But the second straight week, the defense makes the play at the end of the game. The other thing, when watching the game, made me think, like, we all think the Saints are going to have a pretty rough year.
Sure.
I don't think that's shocking. Do they need to move? I think Kamara still got something left.
Yeah.
Kamara,
I think.
Like, it feels like that's a guy that, I don't know what they could get for him, but he could help somebody.
I think it's one of those things where if there's a team that just they get killed at running back like the Niners have been at wide receiver, that's a guy that could come in and he's not the Alvin Kamara of old, but he's still good. And he's a great two-way threat too. I mean, he's an excellent receiver. I don't disagree with you. It's not like Chris Olave has got talent. Like, there's talent on that team. They just they need a quarterback.
Yes.
They need a lot of things. The night, we said smoke and mirrors. Look, you play the schedule that's in front of you. Now they've got a home opener next week against the Arizona Cardinals. And that's going to be interesting. I would not be surprised. I wonder if they have an early line out yet. It wouldn't shock me if the Cardinals came in, if that thing was either super close or the Cardinals came in as a favorite. Oh, here we go. Okay, right now it's the Niners 1.5. That will unless there's an injury this week, that'll actually probably stick. But that's still a lot.
You think it goes up though if Purdy's available?
I think so. I think if Purdy comes back and they don't have any major injuries. Plus, there was also a question as to whether or not Trent Williams would play in this game too, and he did. Thank goodness for them.
And obviously no Kittle. We knew that, but still, I thought they managed to kind of work their way through that a little bit.
They did. And Jake Tongas is doing admirably filling in, but no Kittle, no Purdy, no Ayuk.
Juszczyk got hurt.
Concussion. Yeah, exactly. But they found a way to win, and now they got to come. They got to come in and do their, like we said, their home opener against the Cardinals, and that's not. Look, that's that. Say what you want about the Cardinals, but that defense is going to be running all over the place. And you gave it 21 points to the Saints. The Cardinals have a better offense than the Saints do. And they've got not just Kyler Murray, which is the type of quarterback that I wouldn't say San Francisco struggles with. They don't, but this is a guy that's going to make you work. On top of that, they've got Marvin Harrison. I like their tight end. He's a great safety valve. Yeah. And then, watching that Cardinals game yesterday, the announcers mentioned it's so true. You see running backs fall off a cliff, generally at 29 or 30 years old. We talked about Derrick Henry last week. Guy that never gets any publicity at all has put together a hell of a career is John Connor, who just continues to perform at a really high level. So they've look. That's going to be the biggest challenge they've had so far.
Yeah, and I think, in this situation where the Niners, like yesterday, if you go around with the Cardinals winning, the Seahawks winning, the Rams winning, I think it was important for the Niners not to let that one slip away from them. I know it's really early, but look, the whole division won.
Yeah.
You think you've got what we said before the year was an easier schedule. You got to take advantage of it. And I don't think the Saints are a great team, but it's a tough team to beat there. And look, it's a win. It's a quality one. It's better to be 2-0.
That's right.
And while going through significant injuries, and see if you can get everybody healthy and get right at the end of the year.
And there's going to be a lot of talk about, the Niners got the win in Seattle barely, and then they went to New Orleans. Both these teams are 2-0. I just want to remind everyone the Cardinals are 2-0. They won in New Orleans and then had Carolina at home.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly the biggest knockout schedule so far. And by the way, it wasn't exactly like the Cardinals were blowing anybody out. As a matter of fact, as we go to break here, they beat the Saints by 7. They beat the Panthers by 5 at home. And that Panthers game got way too interesting. Yeah. We'll take a break. When we come back, let's take a look at Eurobasket. Just real quick check in on a guy that hasn't even played for the Kings, but they've got themselves, when they signed him, he wasn't. Now he's an MVP. They have an MVP going into next year. We'll talk about Dennis Schroeder's adventures next.
The Allen Styles Show.
The Athletics taking on Minnesota. All I know is that the state fair in Minnesota was so big. All I know is I saw fried butter. Has anybody ever had fried butter?
You've had fried Oreos and Twinkies. That's crazy.
Different. No, that's not different. And it was a Snickers.
That's still crazier than just butter.
No, it's not.
You can listen to the Allen Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Golf.com's Josh Sens offers 5 common golf course maintenance mistakes and tips to correct them. You've hit the green, and to fix your divot, you jam your tool underneath the ball mark and lift the soil. But the right way is to circle the edges of the mark with your tool, gently pulling the turf toward the center. Second, when fixing divots in the fairway, fill it with sand until it's level with surrounding turf, and gently smooth it with your foot. Third, when the course imposes the 90-degree rule, it means to stay on the cart path until you can turn at a right angle to your ball, minimizing wear and tear on the turf. 4, when you're driving on the course, proceed at a modest pace and avoid staked and roped off areas. Avoid sharp turns, wet turf, bunker edges, tees, and greens. The superintendent will applaud you. 5, in a bunker, rake the sand smoothly and exit as you entered from the low side. Tap the sand from your shoes and leave it as if you weren't there. And now that you know, make sure your foursome knows as well. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our client's portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more. And then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
He waited a lifetime for this moment. Now it's time to celebrate. The official collection. The Oklahoma City Thunder NBA champions. Available now at NBA Store. A Fanatics experience.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration. The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel.
Kings fans are wonderful. Well, just full stop. They're wonderful. The Kings fans are wonderful at adopting players and doing different things. Yes. Are we going to get, is Schroder a thing?
I don't know.
For Schroder?
I don't know.
I don't remember, although I haven't really been a diehard fan of any of his other teams, but I don't. Look, it's a long-standing tradition that if you have an ooh in your name, a lot of times when you do something good, the home team will it sounds like they're booing, but they're oohing. But I've also heard, I keep hearing his name. I've heard Schroder and Schroder. I always thought it was Schroder.
I believe it is Schroder.
It is Schroder. Mm-hmm. So I got to think Kings fans are going to adopt it. Kings fans will take anything and take it to the nth level.
Right.
They will make it.
We like crowd participation.
Yes. And I know the players love it. By the way, did we congratulate Keegan Moran getting married last week? Hey, congratulations, Keegan. He got married. I don't know. I just couldn't remember.
Did they have a call out at the wedding, you think?
Do you? I do.
I didn't think of it that way.
No.
You know, like when they welcome the new couple to the...
Welcome in, Mr. and Mrs. Keegan Murray. Oh, my God. That would be great. I mean, it'd be super cheesy, but why not?
Cheesy?
No, I'm in like a good cheesy. Not a bad cheesy. Not a cringe cheesy.
And then if, like Sabonis walks in, Montes Sabonis.
Yes. Any chance? No. I was because his brother was. I'd be shocked if his brother wasn't like the best man or something. Yeah. But like, how do you?
Do you remember if I have it right? Yeah, I think so. the progression of the fan call out for Kings in the last 10 years?
It was Yogi Ferrell.
Do you remember who was first?
When you say it, I'm going to hate myself. It wasn't Yogi. Who was before Yogi? I thought, why do I think Yogi?
Well, you're trying to think of the full name. The first name was said, and the fans did a response that wasn't the person's last name. Is that helping or is that hurting?
God, you're in my head now. It said his first name.
A very famous game that kids would play in the pool.
I know.
God dang it. I know. That's right.
Wasn't he first? Marco.
But what would they say back? Did they say Polo? They did?
Yeah. They didn't say Bellinelli.
And then, I think I've got it out of my head because he blocked me. He's blocked everybody on Twitter.
He had more blocks than Olajuwon.
He seriously did, or probably his team.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that one. That one, I was like, I just went to go see, like, somebody said he tweeted something. I went to go look, and it's like, Marco Bellinelli's blocked you. And then I went and, like, I went into the search function for my own Twitter and put just Marco. Literally had never, the only thing I had tweeted about him was Kings acquire Marco Bellinelli.
Yeah. Okay, wow.
I know, right? Maybe should I have toned it down? That was all I was like,
edgy.
It's like, what
a lot of times what it is someone gets like gets mentioned.
Into a thread,
yeah.
They block everybody. Yeah, I guess so. That's right. Marco Polo into Yogi Ferrell into Keegan Murray. Does that chant die with Keegan Murray? I don't mean like this Keegan gonna die, but I'm saying like Keegan got traded or retired or whatever.
Don't know. I mean, Yogi, I feel like happened organically. Probably one night when Moke's like Yogi, and then went.
It's got to be a double syllable, right?
Does Yogi Ferrell, is he jealous of like Keegan? I feel like Keegan's taking it to another level.
100% Keegan's taking it to.
And Yogi didn't play a ton, so it was like fun when he came in. You wouldn't have it every night. But Keegan, I mean, it's every night.
I'm trying to think here. I mean, here's who it would work for if Keegan got traded tomorrow, which hopefully he will not. Devin Carter, Keon Ellis. That's probably who it would be if they did. I still hold out hopes that we'll get a DeMar DeRozan, but I don't think we will. Is that it? Maxime Ray? No, that's not gonna work. I think we're gonna get a shrew for Dennis Schroder.
Okay.
6'1", 175, 32 years old, $14 million a year, and an MVP.
I know you don't love the fact that he's playing a ton of basketball, but he's playing a lot of good basketball. They gave them their first Eurobasket title.
Honestly, good for him. Good for him. If you're going to do it right.
He's going to be ready to go.
He will 100% be ready to go. Here's the problem is there's no way to know, and even if you did know, I wouldn't want to say it, but God forbid, knock on wood and 4 bell rings, God forbid he gets an injury this year. Well, I mean,
yeah,
I'm not going to come out and be like, see, but at the same time, you're going to wonder in the back of your head, he played a lot of basketball over the summer and he ain't 22, but we had that issue. Again, I just don't like the idea of, the team that's paying these guys has to basically give them out for free.
Right.
And let them do all their stuff. I mean, it's just dumb, whatever. Good for him though. Very, very clutch.
Yeah, and so now you think about what he's done for them.
Yeah.
I mean, when I think of the Kings for the upcoming year, I still think of a lot of the other, like Sabonis, DeRozan, Levine, Keegan, even first before Schroder, and I probably shouldn't. His role is going to be really important. He's going to be the starting point guard.
Yes,
but I don't envision him being De'Aaron Fox, but I also don't want to see him just be like, oh, he's just kind of a placeholder, and he's just a guy that ran the point. Like he needs to be good for this team.
If you're trying to do, not you, but the royal you, if you're trying to do the because I know I do a lot of glass half empty with this team. I'm truly down on the team going into the season, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be right. If you wanted to do a glass half full with this team, when you lost De'Aaron Fox last year, obviously he was I wouldn't say the alpha and the omega, but he was the alpha of this team. And Sabonis is the omega. And then, you had DeRozan as some other letter in the Greek alphabet. Then what the Kings had to go through last year, including Mike Brown, for whatever reason, that whole thing spiraling, is you have your coach, who is the spiritual center of the team, gone. You have a new coach now that is a rookie, learning on the fly without his assistants. No disrespect to the assistants, but that wasn't the coaching squad he built from the ground up. And not to mention, I think it'd be perfect human nature to be like, wow, Mike Brown's gone. I'm trying to get back in the world of head coaching, and this rookie got promoted, and I got to be on the bench with him. Like, I'm not saying I don't know, and I don't want to start anything. Like, I'm not saying there was like infight or whatever, but I wouldn't blame any of the coaches and be like, okay, dude, well, I'm running practice and that's it. Like, it's going to piss some people off. That's just natural.
Right.
So you had the coaching drama. Then your point guard goes. Then you've got to integrate Zach LaVine. By the way, Kevin Huerter's gone too, which I get, but still, that's another spot you have to integrate. Now you don't have a true point guard. Not only do you lose De'Aaron Fox, you've got to add in Zach LaVine, who has moons around him. His orbit and his gravity is so strong. Now you've got to play point guard by committee with a bunch of dudes that are not point guards. A Malik Monk, a Devin Carter, a Keon Ellis, who are not your classic point guards. So if you're going glass half full, you go, okay, well, Doug Christie got to build his own coaching staff now. That's going to institute, you would hope, and implement his vision. He's going to have a full offseason and a full training camp. You have a new GM in that is, by all accounts, a player's GM, whereas Monty wasn't exactly down there with these guys all the time. Scott Perry's having lunch with these dudes and hanging out in workouts and going back and forth and very close with a lot of these guys. I've spoken to all of them. Now Zach LaVine has had a full, and remember, Zach LaVine wasn't right for a while. There's some off-court stuff going on. Hopefully that's all at least mentally behind him. He's settled here. He's not living out of the Sawyer. There are a lot of things that didn't happen or happened last year that were bad that you can look at now and say, okay, well, there is talent on this team. They have a true point guard on this team, a distributor. Maybe they can surprise some people. Was that pretty good? Come on. That was pretty good. Hey, that was pretty good.
How'd that taste?
Optimistic Dave. We'll take a break. Second half of the program. I am a shill. As a matter of fact, I got these are the notes the Kings sent me to read, the bullet points.
You got the copy.
Yeah, well,
I was wondering.
I know. I'm sorry. Week 2 in the NFL. We'll look around the league. Chris, if you would do me a favor and just pull up some general highlights, since I can't, whatever, I'll cue you on it. We'll look around, including Joe Burrow ain't going to be around for a while. A very big mistake in the Steelers-Seahawks game. Another very big mistake in the Broncos-Colts game. And so much more. We'll do that next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
All right, and for his 19th season, we're so happy to have him back. Matt Barrows. Good morning, Matt.
Morning, guys. How are you? You guys were talking about brisket, however. I apologize for interrupting your brisket discussion.
That was me.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell me what's going on for Chrysler's Drive into Fall sales event.
I had to triple check this because it seems too good to be true. Right now, lease a new 2024 Dodge Hornet RT Plus plug-in for as low as $69 a month for 24 months and $19.95 due at signing.
Wait, isn't that where you usually say taxes and fees are extra?
Not today. You can drive a brand new Dodge Hornet for $69 a month and only $19.95 due at signing. That's it. No surprise fees, taxes, or license. Hence why I had to triple check to make sure this was legit, because it's the best deal I've seen all year.
Better hurry in before they're gone. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
Lease of $69 for 24 months with $19.95 due at signing after $6,500 SFS hybrid electric federal tax credit and $4,000 SFS lease cash. Must finance through Stellantis. 7,500 miles per year, 30 cents per mile over. 3 at this net savings. Simple FIN 822-311. See dealer for details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
So he's got some blocking. He turns up, Philly's down inside the 5. Touchdown! Seahawks! Ken Walker the third. The Seahawks score again. It is 30-17.
Why was I returning with a Seahawks highlight?
Because you love the Seahawks.
Yes. Also, I wanted to honestly see if we could play highlights like this one, this random highlight, for example.
Big cushion on the left side as Tagovailoa takes the snap. He drops back. He looks down the middle. He's pressed. He's sacked by Milton Williams. Take down in the backfield. And the Patriots on the verge of taking down Miami for the first time since 2019 here in South Florida.
So, spoiler alert, the Patriots won.
Mm-hmm.
And this was Mike McDaniel after. Look, Mike McDaniel's caught a lot of crap this year, and I understand a lot of it is deserved. But it's also easy to forget, Jason, that you're talking about an elite NFL IQ. And I thought what he said in this, if you really listen to what he says in this post-game press conference or this answer, it I mean, I know I've been saying he's on the hot seat, but it's going to be hard for them to get rid of a guy who has the game summed up the way he does.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game, honestly. And that is how you lose the game. You're moving the ball down the field. You're 1st and 10, and then you find yourself at 2nd and 20. That was critical.
Now I got it.
Think about that for a second.
That's deep. Imagine reading the transcript of that.
I'm not going to replay the whole thing again, but honestly, I want everybody to stop what they're doing. If you're driving right now, pull over so that you can pay it. This might be the greatest NFL quote of all time.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
Wow. I mean, find the lie. Find the lie. Mike McDaniel, Herm Edwards, same guy.
Play to win the game.
So I want to see
Brian Kelly on Saturday with LSU had a very similar
he was so
tone and like we won the game.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. I want to side against him. I get it. They're undefeated. They come off a win, and the first question is like, so what's going on with their defense?
Right.
But like, dude, also relax, Brian. Your fake accent. I want to see if I can keep my NFL prediction streak going.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
So nailed the Jake Moody prediction.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to check one thing here. Let me see Miami's schedule. They lost to the Patriots okay. I would put it at a 65% chance that Mike McDaniel's gone today or tomorrow. And the other 35%, he'll be gone next week should the Bills blow them out, which I think they obviously will. He's gone.
Let the new coach against the Jets in week 4.
Yep. They might just honestly, I think the only reason he wouldn't be gone this week is for that exact reason. Hey, new coach, here's at the Bills. I think that's the only reason he wouldn't be gone this week, but I think he's gone. And then it's just a matter of how long does it take the Niners? Because, they've got their own thing going on right now, but that pipeline with Robert Saleh, I imagine he's going to come back home. And as a Niner fan, I'm fine with having Mike McDaniel on the sideline calling plays. I'm absolutely okay with that. Just don't put him anywhere near the head coaching seat. Mm-hmm. But I think he's gonzo, dude. The most entertaining game of the day, at least in my opinion, was the New York Football Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. Jason Ross, Russell Wilson.
Wow.
Right?
Turn back the clock. He had an amazing first half. By the end of the day, he just had incredible numbers, but did throw a big pick in overtime.
Threw a really big pick in OT. I would say this. A great man once said, holy Jim Bob Boley. 30 of 41 for 450 yards and 3 touchdowns, including this.
Cowboys 34, Giants 30. Giants trying to end an 8-game losing streak here in Dallas. Wilson out of the shotgun set on a 2nd and 10. Drops back, has time, deep ball, downfield, looking for Neighbors, who makes the catch for the touchdown in double coverage. 48-yard touchdown pass, Wilson and Neighbors, and the Giants take the lead. There were 2 defenders draped on him, Carl, and Russell Wilson with his classic moonball delivers for the Giants.
Moonball?
It was. Dropped it right in. I mean, I remember
kids there
when that happened on live on Red Zone. That it kind of felt like, he's just chucking this up there, but what a throw.
Malik Neighbors is such a good home run threat too.
Awesome. He had an awesome day too.
So I want to pick it up at 20-16 Cowboys.
Okay.
Because it was.
And weren't there 5 lead changes in the 4th, I think?
It was, yeah. I'm picking it up at 23. What I say, 20 Cowboys for a very specific reason.
1st and goal, Giants at the 1. Wilson back in. Scattermoo the tailback. Hand off, Scadaboo runs left into the end zone, standing up, and the Giants are back in front with 12:07 to go. Scadaboo's first career touchdown.
Scadaboo.
That's his first career NFL touchdown. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was hurt, but didn't you have 2 sack staters in this game? Doesn't Deron Bland still play for the Cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dominating.
Yeah. Yes.
Stingers up, baby.
That's right.
So, yeah, it was 17-13 Dallas. Then you had a Graham Gano field goal, making it 17-16. Okay, then Dallas gets a Brandon Aubrey field goal to make it 20-16. Then you have the Scadaboo touchdown to make it 23-20 Giants. Then you have the Miles Sanders rush for the Cowboys take the lead, 27-23. Wendell Robinson gets a 32-yard touchdown from Russ Wilson, 30-27 Giants. Then George Pickens gets a touchdown, 34-30 Cowboys. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown, 37-34 Giants. And then we go to the fourth with I think there's 4 seconds left on the clock, but the time's going to run out. And the most hilarious thing about this field goal was not that it was 64 yards, but the mountain announcers even mentioned it. The Cowboys were absolutely like, okay, 64, yeah, cool. We're not really. I mean,
they didn't flinch.
Yeah. Well, here you go. We're good.
It's like there's not a lot of stress on this kick. It's like we're fine. We're comfortable with this attempt.
It was like a 30-yard kick.
Yeah.
And 64 yards. How would he do?
64 for the tie. Snap, hold, 64. And sweet butter.
Sweet what?
Sweet letters?
Butter or mother?
Sweet.
Let's see if we get it.
Sweet. I'm going to say sweet butter.
I'm going to say sweet mother.
64 for sweet and sweet butter.
Sweet.
Chris, what do you think?
Chris, is it sweet butter?
64 and sweet butter.
Sweet butters?
Sounds like sweet butter.
Sweet.
I'm hearing butter.
You're hearing butter?
Yeah.
And sweet butter.
Yeah, sweet butter, right? Okay.
Sure. It's good.
I prefer unsalted.
Honey butter's really good, though. Honey butter's like on a biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so good. English muffin, even.
Apple butter's pretty good.
Apple butter is fantastic. Yeah, there's not enough apple butter in the world.
Yeah. Cocoa butter. Sweet butter, though. Well, 64 yards with some room to spare.
It was good from 70 plus.
Yeah.
On and on and on. They're going back and forth. My son and I were both kind of rooting for a tie at that point because that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You love ties.
Love it.
And then speaking of sweet butter, which has always been my nickname for you, here's Brandon Aubrey from a mere 46.
Good operation. 46. The kick wins the game. Cowboys win in overtime. 40-37.
Yeah. How about that? For a guy, and they talked about this quite a bit, a guy that was just on the couch,
just chilling,
drafted by MLS, ready to be a professional soccer player, or was. And then his wife said, you could miss kicks like that.
Yeah.
And he starts practicing. And he is on he's got a long way to go before we can call him the greatest kicker of all time, but he certainly looks like he's going to be the greatest kicker of all time. Like, that's what he looks like. That's why I'm going to be obsessed with this all year long. I'm going to say right now, I honest to God believe Brandon Aubrey is worth a first-round pick. I think if you are struggling in the kicking game, and Jason, you said it right last week, the only question is, well, will he at some point tail off?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, that's also, and it's an excellent point, but also the same for, like, anyone.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You know, like, grab this guy, and does he suck after we get him?
Worth a first rounder, and then later you're like, hey, now he's not a first rounder anymore.
I think the ability to not only know that your kicks are effectively automatic, they're automatic. Like, not just automatic, like Robbie Gould was kind of automatic. Automatic in the sense that, dude, don't miss. This is his third season. He is a career 82 of 91. He's missed, and of his 9 misses, he has missed He missed 3 extra points his rookie year, made 49 of 52. So that's 3. He's missed 3 from beyond 50, 2 between 40 and 49, and 2 between 30 and 39. That was all last year. He missed 2 freaking field goals his entire rookie year. He was 36 of 38. He was 40 of 47 last year. He's 6 of 6 this year, including 3 of 3 over 40, and then another 3 of 3 over 50. He is 6 of 6 over 4. I think that, for me, that is actually incredibly valuable to an NFL football team. Just to know that that's taken care of.
Well, and again, if anybody watched that, just the way Dallas executed it, and the fact that they ran on, I don't even know if it was second or third down, but they ran.
Yes.
And knowing like, hey, most teams would probably try to throw it 20 yards downfield. Let's make this a 30 to 40-yard field goal. And when they ran, again, I thought it was like, well, it's going to be a long one, but probably like 55 or something. Like 64 for the tie, and they're comfortable with that.
That's insane.
And then he proved them right.
Lamar Jackson is also quite crazy in a good way. Ravens win, and Lamar continue. Like, look, he's going to have to do it in the playoffs. I'm fully on board with people that say that, but what did I see? He is now the highest rate. He just passed Aaron Rodgers, I think, by 0.2 of a point to be the highest rated quarterback. He has the highest quarterback rating of any quarterback in history. And, oh, by the way, he's also your all-time quarterback rushing leader.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, but he's really a wide receiver.
He is 100%, yes, a wide receiver. Liam Cohen's the new coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And, yeah, he and Trevor Lawrence had a bit of an exchange yesterday. He talked about it post-game.
It was just one throw. I was pissed. It is what it is. It's not – that's emotion. It's not personal ever. That's just kind of me getting worked up. So he threw a dime in the back of the end zone. We don't make a play. I was very pleased with his competitive nature, the way he stayed calm on the sidelines. Like, he doesn't get – he's pretty even keel, which is good for me. I need that.
I like this guy.
It's like his own I think he just talked himself through therapy there.
I think he did too. I don't know if you saw. I'll tell you one thing I didn't like, though. I've never seen a post-game speech recorded and put out after a loss, and that's what they did. They put out his post-game speech yesterday to the locker room. I don't know about that.
Oh, you didn't like it? Was it good, or just you didn't like the fact that
I just don't like the fact that it seems very self-serving. Wins, it's like everyone's together, everyone's celebrating or seeing people. Like they showed Brian Schottenheimer yesterday, his first win, and he was celebrating with the guys and all their different touchdowns and stuff and having fun. I like that. I don't know about I don't know about any of that other stuff. Also, the rumors of the demise of a non-Ben Johnson, non-Sean Payton.
Wow.
That was my favorite stat last week, is Jared Goff was 0-19-1 when his coordinators weren't Sean McVay or Ben Johnson. They happened to be playing Ben Johnson last week in a little bit of a, not revenge game, but hey, it means a little bit extra. Yeah, Jared Goff ain't done.
1st and goal from the 8 for the Lions. Up 14-7, looking for more. Goff takes, play action fake, throws left side, wide open. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Brock right. Brock right. Left side.
Woo! Did I say Jared Goff wasn't done?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not done.
6 seconds remaining. Lions come to the line. The clock is not moving. It'll start on the snap. Goff works out of the gun. There's the snap. Jared back. Jared looking, throws, end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Detroit Lions. I'm in Ross St. Brown. I see you.
So did Goff.
Detroit, Indianapolis. What an ending there. Missed kick. What'd I say?
Detroit. That's all right.
Sorry. Thank you. Denver, Indianapolis. Thank you, Jason. Denver had this game wrapped up. Not for nothing, but Denver was, I think it was Denver. They were either a 1-point dog or a 1-point favorite. I can't remember.
I they were favored.
Yeah, you're probably right. Spencer Schroder, the rookie kicker, misses his first one, but the Broncos are called for leverage. Whatever.
Yeah.
So
And a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, it goes from a 60-yard to a 45-yard kick. That was not close.
Yeah, the 60-yarder was
not close.
Wide right and like landed 7 yards deep in the end zone. Like it had no chance of getting there.
The 45-yard try, you could have moved the posts in about 2 feet on either side. It would have been good. And as I was looking over here, Jason, the thing crashed. See, when I said it would have looked good,
yeah,
would have been good if you moved the posts in. That was then
field goal posts.
Yeah, the field goal posts. That was going to go to this highlight I'm about to play, but then when I looked over, it crashed. So had they moved the posts in 2 feet on either side, it would have been good.
Here's the snap. Kick is on its way. Headed for the uprights. And it is. It's good! A walk-off field goal. Spencer Schroder wins it for the Colts. Colts win 29-28. Ball game. INTY.
Peyton Manning Bowl. And the Colt, I have no reason for this. I have the only affection I really have for the Colts over the years is Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning / what Reggie Wayne have given me, and many others.
Edgerrin James.
Thank you a lot. Marshall Faulk back in the day. A lot of fantasy football players have had a lot of fun with that. But I will say there's a number of things. First off, Jim Irsay passing away. What a great thing it would be for them to have a really good year. Secondly, I don't know if you've seen his daughter with the headset on taking notes. Like she's not just there. She's, I mean, for good or for bad, she's involved. Anytime I hear their new quarterback, anytime anyone mentions his name, I have this tick in my brain where I go, Daniel Jones, and then I move on because I have to. But he might,
after at least like 2 verses.
At least 2 verses. Yeah. Shout out Ken and Crow. Just one, not all of them.
Not all of
Adam
Crows,
Duritz, that's it. And then have you heard he's developing what might be my favorite new nickname in sports?
Daniel Jones?
Yes.
I don't know that I have heard his nickname.
So he's playing for the Colts, right?
What state do they live in?
Oh, yeah, I have heard that. Sorry.
Indiana Jones, baby. That's a
perfect.
That is so good. And I also
the dog's name was Indiana.
You were named after the dog? Yes, I love. I also love reclamation projects.
Yeah,
I love the Sam Darnolds. I love the Daniel Jones getting there. Hell, Mac Jones. Maybe I love that stuff. So in these, and you hear the pop on that crowd.
Here's the snap. Kick is on its way. Headed for the uprights. And it is.
That's great. That's great.
Walk-off field goal. Spencer Schroder wins it for the Colts. Colts win 29-28. Ball game. INTY.
Okay, I know you're Jinx guy too, right?
Yes.
So watching that on Red Zone, of course, and Kevin Harlan, I think, was the one on the call on the TV side. And it's not Harlan, but they put the graphic up there, and it's like Schroder has never missed a kick, and I think he was 9 for 9 in his career. And I'm going, you're putting that up on his game-winning attempt, and of course he missed.
I know,
but penalty, so it doesn't count as a miss.
know.
Then the call is he still has never missed in his career, and like, man. Putting that up for the game winner is interesting.
You can't jinx him like that. Yeah. I did watch the game like you. I love Kevin Harlan. I am fully convinced now because I love studying announcers.
Right.
When action gets going with Harlan, and once you hear it, you probably already noticed, but once you hear it, you can't not hear it. Kevin Harlan sounds like a horse racing announcer. Because he's down the field. Oh my God. And he gets this pacing to him. I honestly think Kevin Harlan could call a horse race.
Yeah,
I would love to hear Kevin Harlan call a horse race. I think Kevin Harlan call anything.
Yeah.
One other thing before we break. Steelers hosting the Seahawks. You got to know the rule book, dude.
Oh, bad balance goes through the hands of Caleb Johnson. He may have touched that ball. That would be a live ball. Let's see what the ruling is here. It is a touchdown! It's a touchdown! Oh, Seattle gets the score!
Rolling on the field, the ball, get it in the landing zone on a kickoff. somebody's got to cover it for the receiving team. It was recovered by the kicking team in the end zone. Touchdown.
It's like I'm explaining to the crowd, but I'm chewing out the Steelers at the same time. Somebody's got to cover it.
Why does that remind me of the one where I was like, he was giving them the business down there? Yeah. So
14 points like that.
This is a little. Even the announcer got it wrong. Mm-hmm. You don't have to touch it on a punt. Yes,
it's like an onside kick.
On a kickoff,
10 yards.
It's a live ball, dude. Yeah. It is a live ball. Why do you think onside kick? Exactly. That's exactly right. So when stuff like that happens, or what was the other one? When whoever that Broncos guy was with the leverage or whatever, like, okay, so you look, so wins a team, he loses a team. But it doesn't get much more. Can a guy single-handedly lose a game for a team more than that? Like his mistake directly led to the Colts winning.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that guy is why they lost. But I mean, come on, dude. You got it. I understand that even the announcer got it wrong, and it may not be that well known of a rule, but it's well known enough. And even if it's not, if you're a professional kick returner, you have to know every single rule. You have to know that.
Yep.
You
On
have
all
to
levels.
know that.
Coaches have to. They have to convey that to the players. And yeah, it's a must.
Now, the Seahawks won by 14, and probably secretly nobody was happier they didn't win by 7 or less than that guy.
Right.
But you also saw it was just there was some weird stuff going on. The ending we talked about of that Arizona game.
Yes.
Just Kyler Murray talked about just all these penalties at the end.
I was numb. Honestly, I was happy they got to stop. I don't know how many penalties that was in a row. Yeah, it was kind of a show, to be honest. But I'm just glad we got a win.
Well,
I know they say officials can like throw penalties all the time, but it's like they literally on every play at the end of that game. It's like,
no, you're right, but honestly,
on each side too.
But on every replay, I don't remember seeing one where I was like, "Oh, that wasn't a penalty."
Yeah, you're right.
We got a break. Somebody help me out, unless you know off the top of your head. I did see like one of the worst roughing the passer calls. Was it in the Giant? No, damn it. There was a roughing the passer call yesterday where I swear to God, the guy who tackled him, first off, he hit him right as he was releasing the ball. Secondly, he practically laid him down on a pillow.
There was,
and he braced himself on his side.
I think it was the Cardinals sacking.
Was it that?
Young, I thought.
I think you're absolutely.
And then they go, wait, that is roughing the passer.
That's
like
ridiculous.
He just let go of the ball, did like that classic wrap.
Total ridiculous.
No helmet hit. It was clean.
Right. It was stupid.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. I'm all for protecting the quarterback. You're 100% correct. That's one of the worst I've seen in a long, long time. We'll take a break. When we come back, 4 down territory. Best and worst individuals and teams next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Toyota's legendary truck event is on, and the deals are legendary. Just announced. Get low APR plus 500 bonus cash on 2025 Tacoma, or get low APR or an incredible 3,000 cash back on 2025 Tundra. Get to your Toyota dealer now, because this truck event is gonna be Toyota. Let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with premium-rated credit cashback available through TMNA and cannot be combined with other offers since 9/30/25.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's TREX.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
Get ready for the final week of Sacramento River Cats baseball. Join us from September 16th through the 21st as we celebrate giveaways, special theme uniforms, Fan Appreciation Day, and more. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
Hey, it's Alan Stiles. Have an injury? Call downtown.
DTLA Law Group, an injury law firm, has many happy clients in Sacramento and the surrounding areas who have called downtown. Get paid for your injuries from slip and falls or auto accidents. One of their most recent settlements was $1.5 million for a motorcycle accident. Have you had an auto accident? Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. And visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Hello, Sacramento. I'm Emran Pilati, owner of True Sports Cards and Collectible Store here in Rockland, California, and the host of the True Sports Cards Show that airs right here on Sacktown Sports 1140 every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m., where we discuss the latest trends, hottest products, and deliver exclusive interviews with other industry leaders. And don't forget to visit our shop, True Sports Cards, at 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland and see what we have for all your sports card and memorabilia needs.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sacktown Sports.
Four down territory, best and worst of edition. First down, please.
Which individual had the best week in the NFL?
As always, these are tough because there's a ton of options, if you will. I want to give it to Russ Wilson, but they lost.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Jared Goff. Okay. The rumors of his demise are greatly exaggerated. It's not that he threw for 334 yards, Jason. It's not that he had a QBR of 94-1 or a rating of 156. It's not that he got his first win without Ben Johnson or Sean McVay as his coordinator, and it's not even that his team scored 52 points. He threw 28 times. He completed 23 passes. He was just 23 of 28. He threw for 5 touchdowns on those 23 completions. That's almost a quarter of his passes, right between a quarter and a fifth, that were touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he got 3 of those. Jamison Williams had a 64-yard touchdown. I think if we were thinking about that stat, somewhere in Jared Goff's head, he was thinking about that stat. The Lions scored 52 points last night. Great way to bounce back.
So I was thinking all day yesterday, I go, this is going to be Russell Wilson for sure, and or Malik Neighbors, that combo.
Yeah.
But they lost. I mean, and Wilson did throw a big pick in the latter part of overtime. So with a little hat tip to Mac Jones, I thought he played great, but absolutely. I'm going to go, Brendan Aubrey, just
a great pick.
64-yard field goal for the tie, hits the game winner. People think he's the best kicker. He validated that. What a weapon.
Would you say he won that game for the Cowboys? Was he the MVP of that game?
Has to be, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Kicker won the game for
Yes.
him. By the way, shout out to Malik Neighbors, 9 catches, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns, as you mentioned. Also, honorable mention, Cam Scadaboo.
Yeah.
Our very young Cam Scadaboo from Rio Linda, Sac State, with his first NFL touchdown.
Still put some yards together, too. Didn't he have like 40 or 50?
He had 45 yards on the ground, 14 yards on 2 catches through the air, and they're just getting started with him.
Yep.
They're just getting started with him. He's going to have a good career.
He was bless you. He was a stash pick for me on a couple of.
Was he? He's been picked up in both my leagues.
Okay.
Good for them.
Just had him waiting there on my bench.
Shutting down.
Which individual had the worst week in the NFL?
Another great thing for Russell Wilson, too, is, he's old, he's washed up. Let's bring in Jackson Dart. I want to quiet that down for a little bit. Can you give me yours first? Because I don't want to do the thing where I steal yours. I have one, but I have 4 nominees or 3 nominees.
I want to get stats here because it really is less about the stats. No, I've got my guy. It just okay. In a matter of 6 days.
6 days.
This player went from just about everybody praising them as much as you possibly could. And I think what was forgotten was how bad his first half was last week.
That's why I wanted you to go first.
And then had a great finish, great leadership. This guy's got it. This guy may be already a top 10 QB in the league. I'm like, I love this game.
Yep.
Let's cool it a little bit. I like his coaching. I like everything about what JJ McCarthy and the Vikings have. He's a rookie, and rookies have games like yesterday where I think they played an Atlanta team that he made them look. Their defense looked amazing, and McCarthy made a bunch of mistakes, a couple of picks, and looked like he played 4 quarters of his first half the week prior.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick JJ McCarthy.
11 of 21 for 158 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. Was sacked 6 times. Although the bright side is his QBR was 6.2.
That is the bright side.
JJ McCarthy has had 7 quarters where he has looked like a college quarterback in the NFL.
Yep.
And he has had 1 really, really good quarter and a big win.
Yeah.
Now you start wondering, well, does that say, especially after this last weekend's matchup, does that say more about the Bears than it did about JJ McCarthy? Now the questions start coming in. That's why I wanted you to go first, because that's one of my 3 nominees. I'm also going to, so JJ McCarthy is probably the right answer. Shout out to Caleb Johnson. He was the kick returner for the Steelers. But I'm going to give it to Dondre Tillman. That is the gentleman who committed the leverage penalty. Now, maybe it was a bit of a goofy call, whatever, but I don't know that anybody feels worse in the NFL than he does, because that directly led to the game-winning field goal, a second attempt. Also, it goes without saying the worst week in the NFL went to Joe Burrow, but we don't count injuries generally on these lists, but don't think we're not thinking about that. 3rd down, players.
Which team had the best week in the NFL?
I told you I like Crowd Pops, Jason Ross. They're 2-0. Their owner passed away right before the season started. They have a reclamation project at quarterback, and for whatever reason, who cares if it was a bad call? Sometimes when you have great years, good things need to go your way. Listen to this crowd.
Here's the snap. Kick is on its way. Headed for the uprights. And it is. It's good! A walk-off field goal. Spencer Schroder wins it for the Colts. Colts win 29-28. Ball game. INDY.
I will also add this stat, which I love. Since the Super Bowl era began, the Colts are the first team. Think about the greatest show on turf. Think about the Niners in 94. Think about the Lions. They are the first team that over their first 2 games of the season, they have not punted. They haven't punted.
What?
The Indianapolis Colts are the first team in the Super Bowl era to not punt in either of their first 2 games in a season. I could be their punter.
Yeah.
And I would have done just as good as the other guy, and I would have taken out. I would have gotten paid. So it's not just that they're 2-0. I mean, yes, they snuck that win out at home against the Broncos. They're 2-0, and their offense is humming with a guy that couldn't last with the Giants. I'll give it to the Colts. Good for them.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, baby.
I'm going to go to the champs. The Eagles had to go to Arrowhead, and I don't know if there were questions about the game, but there was a lot of anticipation for that game, a defensive battle. The Eagles defense came through, and then the play that a lot of people in the league tried to get rid of, the tush push, was all over that game.
I hate that play.
I
don't think they should ban it. I hate the play.
And it's such a weapon. They do it perfectly. The Chiefs were ready for it. There was that one play where, like, Chris Jones jumped over the top of the punt. Like, he timed it. He did it perfectly. You just can't stop it. And I think the Eagles made another statement win, and they're looking good.
Can I give you an Eagles stat that is going to be the stat of the day?
Okay, even better than the non-punting?
I'll let you decide.
Okay.
Because this blew me away. The Philadelphia Eagles are the defending Super Bowl champions. Philadelphia Eagles have been around for 93 years. Their win over the Chiefs yesterday marks the first time in franchise history their record's been above 500.
Oh, wow.
They are 640, 639, and 27.
27 ties?
27 ties, your favorite. It's the first time in 93 years the franchise has been over 500. Because there are a lot of bad Eagles teams.
I guess so. They've been good for a good amount of time.
They have, but
they've been climbing up the ladder.
That is crazy to
me. Not have known that. That's more bizarre than the non-punting.
Fourth down, please.
Which team had the worst week in the NFL?
There's a lot of, look, again, Cincinnati did, regardless. But I'll say the Vikings. Look, you had so much excitement coming in. It's your home opener. You just got a big win over your cross-state rival, cross-Midwest rivals. And J.J. McCarthy. What did somebody say on the text line? I think I saw this too. J.J. McCarthy would have actually had a better QBR had he spiked the ball on every play. Yeah. There's a lot of nominees. I'll give it to Minnesota.
I'm going to go. Last year there was a hype team. Like a lot of people thought, man, if they put it together healthy, Aaron Rodgers, here's the Jets. Jets are kind of last year's hype team. There's a lot of love for the Bears.
Yeah.
And they got absolutely hammered by the Lions.
They got lion flapped.
They did get lion
raised, flapped,
mauled by the
Lions.
Lions greater than Bears.
I was just gonna say lion greater than Bears. You know what though? If it's a Teddy, Mount Barrymore,
Teddy,
Kodiak,
Bryant,
Grills,
Yogi.
Oh crap! You're right. Teddy, Yogi, Bear, and Bryant, or Grills and Bryant. I think that's it. I don't think Kodiak or Grizzly gets on the list.
Bowler, Brown,
necessities, naked,
and afraid.
Say that one.
Care. We'll take a break.
Gummy.
Ooh, gummy bear. That's a good one. We need to have Mount Bearmore for like people, foods, actual bears, and then miscellaneous bear. But I got to be honest. I really want
DJ and the Bear. Did you ever see that?
Smokey. Mm-hmm. Smokey and the. Mm-hmm. I like the idea of a Care Bear being on Mount Bearmore. But sometimes you have to visualize the actual mountain.
Yes, I usually do.
When we come back, what's hot, what's not, and we will go streaking. Can I get past 0? Did Hunter Goodman, is he my little snuggle bear again? We'll find out next.
Live and local.
With everything 49ers.
Intercepted by Fred Warner. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown! San Francisco! Lob ball. George went up and caught the ball. Touchdown!
The 49ers play on Sacktown Sports 1140.
It's a classic odor tale. You've had fish for dinner, cleaned up, but the smell is still in the house. And the neighbors are coming over for game night. They're on their way. And then you spray Febreze Air Mist. Febreze Air starts working instantly to fight even your toughest odors, so you go from fish to fresh like that. Now, all you have to worry about is Pam cheating at charades.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Go from daydreamer to industry leader with Amazon Business. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com. This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
You still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
When shopping for a new car, what do you want? A great selection? A low monthly payment? More for your trade? At Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda, you get it all. Model year-end savings are going on now. Drive away in your favorite Honda. It's savings you just can't say no to. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
When I want to stretch out after a long day, my sofa needs to be comfortable, but it also needs to look attractive and inviting when guests come to visit. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. We spend so much time on our living room sofas that we forget they're a focal point and a hint to our decorating tastes. Right now, during Naturewood Home Furnishings sofa sale, you can save on every sofa, including gallery-exclusive custom-ordered flex steel furniture. Whether you're interested in a new sofa, sectional, or recliner, you can choose from hundreds of colors and fabrics. Nobody has more styles and choices than Naturewood Home Furnishings. And when it comes right down to it, it's all about choices and always about quality. Shop Naturewood for the look you love at a price you'll love even more. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings right now for this remarkable sofa sale. Off Highway 50 at Hazel, look for the water wheel.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your boat, boat wins.
What are you going to do? Take the boat out for a spin or go mail something? Boat wins! Are we cleaning the patio or taking the boat out fishing? Boat wins! Are we skipping that eye exam to go sailing? Boat wins!
Rescheduling eye exams can be a nightmare.
All right, fine. Eye exam, then boat. Yeah!
With Progressive, you can bundle your boat with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings on your boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states and situations.
This very minute at the Hagen Oaks driving range, you'll find fun gaming on all 52 Chop Tracer screens where golfers and newbies enjoy the fun together. Compete against friends at the Hagen Oaks driving range or play 9 holes on the McKenzie putting course. Enjoy the summer-long free concert schedule and visit the Hangout Eats and Drinks for wood-fired pizzas, burgers, ice cream, and more. Or relax with a beverage. It's happening all summer long at the Hagen Oaks driving range, nightly until midnight. Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
What's hot and what's not. Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Hey, it was hot.
Erling Brute Holland.
Oh, God.
He scored 2 goals in Manchester City's 3-0 win over Manchester United. It was his 50th home Premier League game. Do you know how many goals he has scored in that time?
2.
27.
50.
What?
He is averaging a goal a game at home.
Do you wish he was on your team?
I do. I actually like him.
What's his middle name?
Brute.
Brute.
Erling
Brute Holland.
Senior. He doesn't have a kid, but
Didn't his dad play for Man City?
he did.
Yeah.
When they were very bad.
Sterling Holland.
I don't know what that got me.
either. Who's not?
The Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
You were talking about them earlier.
Yeah.
They lost 22-6 to the Falcons. They're the only NFL team in the Super Bowl era to have a game where they had under 200 yards of offense, failed to score a touchdown, took 6 or more sacks, fumbled 4 times, committed 4 more turnovers, had 8 penalties, and allowed an individual 100-yard rusher.
I played all of their offensive players in fantasy.
All of them. Yeah, not
Selected
great.
their offense.
Can I add a who's not?
So Chris is probably going to be in a great mood.
Yeah, probably. Who else is not hot? This is just my little thing here. Back in April of 2024, there was a 6-vehicle crash on a Dallas highway. There was a gentleman that was racing another gentleman going 119 miles an hour. And according to affidavits, making, quote, multiple aggressive maneuvers to get through traffic. They crashed. 7 people at least got injuries. According to the affidavit, 1 woman was injured in the crash and was stranded on the highway with her 4-year-old son for about 5 hours after the crash. Another person sustained, quote, serious bodily injury to her face, head, torso, and leg. She also had post-concussion symptoms, including headaches, light and sound sensitivity, and brain fog. She will be dealing with a life of limited mobility and sight. The person ended up getting, I believe, probation. He was suspended from the NFL for a period of games. Rashee Rice, who I forgot to, by the way, I forgot to mention, according to the affidavit, left the scene without checking on anyone. Several Chiefs players were seen, including Travis Kelce, wearing shirts saying "Free Rashee Rice." Free him from what, dude? You could I have a feeling that if I did the same thing, I don't have his money or his lawyers, or if you did the same thing, we wouldn't just be dealing with an NFL suspension. We'd be in jail. I'm not here to say you should be in jail or not. The justice system did their thing, whatever, fine. You made a stupid, we've all done stupid things. You made a stupid mistake. You caused, thank God nobody was killed.
Right.
You caused a lot of injuries. You left the scene without checking on anyone or even just sticking around. You don't go to jail. And your teammates are acting like you've been wrongfully suspended. Help me understand this, please. Look, he's gone through the justice system. He's going to have to make his deal with whoever, whenever that's fine. It's just, to me, that's a really bad look. And I saw that yesterday, and then I went and started reading about it just to refresh, like, what, was he wronged somehow?
Yeah. And what was the suspension? 6, right, from the league?
Was it 6 games?
Or 3 games?
I want to say it was 3. Hold on. Rasheed Rice suspension is... Yeah, it's a 6-game suspension.
6, okay.
For violating the personal conduct policy. He received a 30-day jail sentence, so he did go to jail for 30 days. I want to get that right. And has probation and whatever. Yeah, whatever. Pretty sure you shouldn't be wearing free. They said free 4 isn't his number. Like, just not. I just imagine being a family member of one of those victims or one of those victims themselves. And, oh, was he wronged? Yeah, I can't see. I was on the.
Right. Let's worry about him getting back to play football.
Right, that's important. Way to go, Travis and friends. Also, so that was that. Sorry, that just pissed me off. I don't have any bed music for this, and I know we got to get to streaking, but who's not? And I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not trying to pick on you, but the UCLA Bruins are not hot.
Yep.
They fired their head coach. I have in front of me the odds for their next head coach.
Okay.
At number 5, Tommy Rees, 10-1. At number 4, Justin Wilcox, 8-1. At number 3, Kenny Dillingham at 6-1. Ready to get weird?
Yeah.
At number 2, Deion Sanders at 5-1. And the odds-on favorite to be UCLA's next head coach. You want to take a guess?
I have no idea.
John Gruden.
Wow.
At 4-1.
Okay.
4-1 odds Gruden's the next coach at UCLA. You think it's more likely they do something like that, or they put some, interim, whatever the hell?
Well, they have the interim already,
just,
but I don't know if that's, because they got a game this weekend. They got to keep going.
Hey, man.
Tell you what, man.
Love the Bruins. All right. Let's go streaking, please.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing? We're streaking.
I don't think I didn't see you guys. By the way, we got some additions to our Mount Barrymore back. Minimum. And my favorite, Raz E, Huggy, and Drew Emore.
I'm a blue.
I think that works too. I think. What about?
Oh my gosh, you're just lame.
What about Straw E? What about E Gordy?
E Bonds.
Chuck E. Chucky. Marvin E. His cousin. Just saying. There's a lot of. We're gonna have to do a whole podcast on Mount Barrymore. Yeah, we'll do it quickly. Oh,
yeah. A podcast.
Yeah, that too.
Dave, you are at 0. I'm at 3. Chris is at 3 going into Friday's picks of streaking. Dave, you took your security blanket. Hunter, good, but he's never let you down.
Oh, he hasn't.
You got it 4 times on Friday. Well, you're grabbing the bell with confidence.
I'm daintily, within a thumb and forefinger grabbing the bell.
1 hit. There you go.
God bless you, Hunter Goodman. Every single time, dude.
I took Shohei Ohtani on a 3-game hitting streak trying to get to 4. The Dodgers hit the Giants all over the yard all weekend long. Shohei on Friday got it twice. Shohei was over.
Ooh, you suck. It's over. It's over now. Move over. The streak. It's over. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen.
It was great.
By the end of next baseball season, it's going to be like a 5-minute clip that Chris is playing to make fun of us.
He was at 3 trying to get to 4. He picked Shea Langoliers. I was at the game with them. Shea Langoliers was 0 for 3. Got up the last. They got to a spot. I go, Chris, texting, this guarantees you're going to get one more at bat. And Langoliers gets a hit.
Wow.
Chris saw it in person. I saw it in person. He's at 4. Dave's at 1. I'm at 0.
Is he any better if you pronounce his last name Langolier?
No, that's worse dramatically.
Shohei Ohtani tonight. Good matchup, by the way. Phillies Dodgers, possible NLCS matchup.
I'm going to take Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronnie J. Chris?
I am going to take Bobby Witt Jr.
Jeez, Dub.
Make sure they play.
If they are playing.
They're playing. They are.
So I will take.
Idiot.
Are the Phillies playing?
Yeah, I
Yes,
just
the
said they're
Dodgers.
playing the Dodgers tonight. What a match at future NLCS possibility.
Trey Turner.
Jeez. He's not. He's hurt. You want to take him?
Is he hurt?
No, I don't think so. We'll take a break when we come back. Hey, let's do some Niners at 9. Huh? Niners, Saints, duct tape, blue, whatever. They MacGyvered their way to a 2-0 start. We got highlights for you there.
On Drive Guys.
I think I have that right, Jay. Yeah, boy, I see you over there crooning. R&B album coming soon, huh? Mr. Gleason.
I have too much respect for the genre.
Dub G.
To tarnish it with my own efforts.
No, man. You play a part in it.
Yeah.
You can listen to the Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at tmobile.com.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Paid for by Action Matters.
Attention former and present inmates of women's prisons in California. If you are currently or were an inmate of Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla, also known as Chowchilla Women's Facility, Valley State Prison for Women in Chowchilla, Institute for Women in Chino, or Folsom Women's Facility in Represa, and were a victim of sexual abuse, now is the time to come forward, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. If you were an inmate at any of these prisons at any time and were subjected to sexual abuse from staff members, you may be entitled to substantial cash compensation. Call our California Women's Prison Helpline now at 800-408-1240. The deadline to file a claim may be close. Call now to get the justice, closure, and the financial settlement you deserve. Even if it was long ago, call our law firm's Women's Prison Sexual Abuse Helpline right now at 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game and high hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game. Offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Oh, we almost ran out of the music, Dave.
Aye. Perfect.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering what's going on.
Yeah, I am.
So these two gentlemen in here, Brandon, our promotions director, Scotty the Body Marsh, voice of UC Davis, well, everything, and also the game of golf. I saw them together during the break, and I went, you know what? We got a long segment here. We're going to talk Niners at 9, but as a duty to our audience, I thought, what better time than to have a station meeting that I'm calling right
this
now.
This is perfect.
On the air.
Yes.
And by the way, this is Scott, who's known me forever, goes, is this a setup? And I want to be very clear. These are the guys that will help us. This isn't like, oh, hey, you guys aren't doing the thing. There's two guys in this building I trust the most to help get this thing
and
done.
They're not here right now.
And they're not here. So
Brandon and I are on the air.
So, guys, we have a wonderful audience.
We do that.
The ratings show it.
Yes.
Obviously. And we have people that come onto the YouTube chat. And not that we don't love our other listeners, and they're welcome, but we have
just not as much.
Just not as much. Thank you. Exactly right. And they got up my rear end forever about doing a live show. And then
gross.
Sorry. And then a few months ago, it was
Is
like,
the show recorded?
Okay, let's get it done. Yeah, available on YouTube each and every day at Sacktown Sports. Okay. So what I want to do is do have us do a show downstairs in our beautiful listener lounge.
Yes.
All right.
A performance lounge.
Performance lounge. Thank you. We're on stage. We got all the what can we fit? 20, 30 people in there?
Oh,
I don't know.
More than that.
More than that,
Yeah,
really?
probably 50
Absolutely.
to 60.
Yeah.
We give away tickets, but we're not charging anyone, but they, to get in. And all I really want to do is I just want to do the show live. And then, Scott, and this is where I would love to have, and if I could do it myself, I would. I just don't know how. I'd like to have McGee's, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, the good old days.
I'd love to have like a thing of biscuits, a thing of gravy, and then I don't know, maybe some scrambled eggs and sausage.
Like a breakfast bar.
Yeah,
that's it. Nothing crazy.
A buffet.
A buffet. And if there's an expense involved,
you'll pay it.
I will. No, I will legitimately pay it.
Did you talk to John Bonneville about that?
I talked to Bill Bonneville, his brother. He said, you know what, John's a little tight with we got headwinds, but I'll take care of it. So I will put the credit card down.
Okay.
Of course, if somebody wanted to furnish that, we'd give them a ton of, whatever. So my question is, what do I have to do to make that happen? Like, is that possible?
Yeah, anything's possible.
Okay.
Brandon, does he come to the Tuesday Sacktown sports meetings to bring up ideas?
Yeah, we do after the show.
Yeah.
We have 11 o'clock in the morning.
How many
we have
times
meetings.
has Dave been there to bring up ideas like
0.
this? Oh, okay.
I would say, friend, I've gone every time I've been invited. I did not know it was an open door thing. Honestly, is it where I can just roll in there?
I always thought you didn't feel like you could be in the studios.
He's not usually here at 11 a.m.
Oh yeah, 11. It's at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
That's your nap time.
Yeah. No. Is this something that I can come? Should I do that?
Yeah,
then? Is that a good idea?
Absolutely. Great idea.
Coming Tuesday, lay it out. I just want to
public agenda. Make sure you get the line item on there for new business.
Is it like city council where like we fill out the cards, like my farm bomb? I come in.
You've been to a city council meeting or two.
I have been to a couple.
We can go over the breakfast menu.
We can do that.
And it's something where I know we have friends and sponsors, and that would be awesome. But again, if there's just a catering place,
yes,
I honestly, Jason will tell you, I was thinking earlier, like I'd actually do it all myself, but I just don't see the logistics of keeping all that stuff warm from home and then bringing it in. I just want to get it done. So if you guys think, I figured I could solve this right now.
Go to the meeting.
Go to the meeting. So
and we could make it a lunch. Bring in some pizza from the Traeger.
That's see, Scott knows all my secrets. That's the problem.
Not all of them.
Most of them. So you're okay with us moving forward? And if,
yes,
okay, because if it wouldn't
highly
work,
encouraged. I think it's a great idea. Honestly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and I don't mean to like throw. We just it'd be kind of something fun to do. I may regret it. I don't know because I haven't met any of these people, but I'm willing to. And can we get security?
For you?
100%. Just big. Okay. All right. That's it. I know you guys are in the middle of stuff.
All right.
Scott,
you took them out of their work for that?
I did. Yeah. I said 5 minutes. I'll see you on Thursday.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, what time are you going up Wednesday, by the way?
Yet to be determined.
Okay. So we'll figure that out.
Yes.
All right. We're going to play. We're going to play Edgewood.
Nice.
That is going to be awesome.
I've never played before. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. And
I'm attempting to dazzle.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll even stay late.
o'clock?
11 a.m.
Perfect.
Can I do it at the beginning of the meeting? Or
No,
do I-
end of the meeting is new business. We don't switch the order.
Does
of
the meeting start at
And
11?
in fact, there's
Starts right at 11.
There's a section for like people from the public to come in and
Yeah.
talk. You can put your down on the list. You can speak for 60 seconds.
So it's
if you
really like so it's really like noon, right?
Yeah.
12:30.
All of a sudden, he's missing the meeting.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen, both.
All right,
There you go. Now, did you hear that, listeners? Okay. Thank you, guys. Seriously.
Thank you.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay. Trying to make it happen.
No
for
nap.
everybody. Chris, do you think he'll remember?
No. I'm guessing, though, Marshall will say something to him tomorrow, like, hey, so he's still coming?
Marsh will definitely say something.
And you're like, oh,
He'll
crap.
text. Marsh is very good at follow through.
Yeah.
Marsh doesn't forget stuff once he's got it in his teeth. All right, so we'll see. Hopefully that turns out into a thing, and we'll,
There you go. That'll be fun.
I need a good segue here. Hey, Mitch.
Bless you. Hey, Mitch, would you come out to the breakfast?
Oh, if they let me on the airplane, I don't have that special license, Although I would have to bring 4 people to vouch for me after 63 years, right?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you could be security.
Great point right there.
Oh, you love to have me security. I think your sister Shirley can get through me.
What's on your mind, pal?
Serious.
I mentioned 2 football, but I got to mention it's college football since that's my favorite league. USC, it's about time it ranked. And I noticed that Notre Dame was ranked 8-0-1. Now they're 0-2. Does that make them rank number 5? Because that's how I feel if they had their way. But I see it's 24. They can't pull them out of the rankings. So I don't think they'll have a victory, and USC gives them a good beating. That's just my viewpoint. I think Minnesota misses Sam Darnold, underrated, and the 49ers, I think they won despite Mac Jones. Not a fan of him. They have lots of talent. Defense line played good. The defense played good, especially defensive line. Nick Bosa, Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah.
All right, enjoy that breakfast.
Thanks, Mitch.
Okay.
I don't have a dog in the fight in the Notre Dame game.
Mm-hmm. You don't?
I'm saying this last weekend.
Oh.
I don't know if you saw it or not, or saw anything from it. They got screwed. 4th down. Should have been the last play of the game. There was such a blatant hold. Like a ridiculously blatant hold did not get called. I hate stuff like that. Like, all credit to the other team, but they shouldn't have lost that game. All credit to A&M who won 41-40, but that was a blatant hold at the end. No blatant holds in the probably we're in the Niners Saints game. Jason, you play the schedule that's in front of you, and that's what the Niners are doing. It's not their fault, but thank God they've got this schedule in front of them, because I came away. Look, that Seahawks win, that was a big win up in Seattle. That's a big deal. Full credit. And then the Seahawks go on and they win in Pittsburgh on what you think is an improved Pittsburgh team. We'll see. They win that game by 4. They go into New Orleans. New Orleans is terrible, but they beat them by 5. And they've got the Cardinals at home and the Jags at home. They may have Purdy back for the Cardinals. Sounds like if not, he'll be back for the Jags, at least based on what they say. But a win is a win is a win is a win. And they are 2-0. 2 down, 15 to go for an undefeated season.
That's right. And they're the only team, just making sure of this. Yeah, they're the only team that's 2-0 on the road. So, I mean, again, they didn't play juggernauts. Seattle's that's a really tough place to play. And that might end up being a really good team. So you already have a division win. You've got 2 road wins. You have our home opener this week against another division team in Arizona. You've had significant injuries. I mean, you lose your starting quarterback for a game.
Yes.
Which now sounds like it might only be a game. There was early report could be 3 to 5 weeks. I mean, who knows still? But you definitely don't have Kittle for several more. And I think at the peak of their powers, when they're fully healthy, I think they could be one of the better teams in the NFL. They're not fully healthy.
Right.
And so I think that makes every game kind of a challenge. Last week was a challenge. This week was a challenge. But being on the right side of it while making a few mistakes and having to get the defensive stops at the end, I mean, there's value in that. And I think the way Kyle Shanahan talked post-game, I felt like he was right in his own authentic feeling. He's like, look, these are just kind of quality gutty wins. And I mean, he's proud of the team, and you have to, they have some things going against him. Not everything, but those are good wins.
There's no doubt that Juwan Jennings coming back helped this team big time. 5 catches, 89 yards, 42-yard touchdown, 5 catches on 10 targets. And he had this to say, we referred to this earlier. He had this to say post-game.
Your touchdown, you went over to the crowd. There's a lot of 49er fans in that crowd. What do you think of just that presence?
I love it. And everywhere we go and we see 49ers fans, and it just turns me up. Like, I can't wait, and it kills me if I can't play. Knowing like we got all these old faithful here, it's like that's what it's about.
Good for him. Good for him being back. Niners need it quite a bit. I don't think they win that game without him. By the way, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I've been meaning to play this highlight all day long because it made me laugh. The Falcons, I know I'm jumping around here, just signed John Parker Romo last week because of injury. He went 5 of 5 on field goals, and he and teammate Leonard Floyd were named player of the game on Sunday Night Football. Here's the game winner.
Snap, spot, kick is away, and it is good. Parker Romo has drilled another one, and this one is 54 yards.
Excuse me, that wasn't the game winner. That was just a 54-yarder. Afterwards, he's being interviewed alongside teammates Bijan Robinson and, again, the co-player of the game, Leonard Floyd. I thought this was funny.
Let's keep going.
And I know you're learning your teammates' names. You know their names, right?
I know Bijan.
This is Leonard Floyd over here. You guys want it? Nice to meet you.
Awkward. He was honest.
He literally met him on Monday Night Football or on Sunday Night Football. So there you go.
Good for him.
As far as the Niners went, Mac Jones, obviously, that was the big story. And we talked about Juwan Jennings and how much fun he had. Here's a catch.
Pearsall, born in Tunges right. Jennings left. McCaffrey to the left of Jones. Quick snap from the gun. Pressure coming. Throws. Wide open, Juwan Jennings. Open field. 25, 50. He's gone. 5. Touchdown. 49ers.
I forget who that is filling in for Greg there. But
It's Carlos Ramirez.
Carlos
NBC
Ramirez.
Sports Bay Area.
You know what? I don't know if you're going to agree with me or not. You know what I just picked up? It's been bothering me all day since we've been playing those highlights. He has a bit of that I don't know what it's called. That he has a bit of the tone and cadence of our guy in Kansas City, the Chiefs.
Mitch Holstis?
Is it Mitch
Holtis or something?
Is it Mitch Holtis? Listen to this call again.
Pearsall, born in Tunges right. Jennings left. McCaffrey to the left of Jones. Quick snap from the gun. Pressure coming. Throws. Wide open, Juwan Jennings. Open field. 25, 50. He's gone. 5. Touchdown. 49ers.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Do you have a KC highlight in there?
Do I have a
They have
KC?
the one touchdown.
Yeah. No, you know what? There aren't any KC or Eagles highlight. Apparently,
there weren't many touchdowns, but
apparently our service or whatever was just like,
I'm not gonna pay attention to the game of the day.
it's just a Super Bowl rematch. No big deal. I do have Kyle Shanahan though.
Okay, let's hear
hear
his cadence.
He's talking about Mac Jones.
I thought Mac played real well. We had a number of things we had to change up. It was a big deal. Losing juice there early in the game, especially with Kittle out, just the stuff we had to do with other tight ends. So we were scrambling there for a little bit, trying to figure some things out. Thought he handled the situation well. Thought he delivered the ball real well. Obviously, wouldn't like to have that fumble back. Hopefully, we can get rid of it a little earlier. It didn't look like anyone was really open, though. But I thought he did a hell of a job.
So there you go. And I thought he did too. He wasn't perfect.
No, but it's watching him too. A lot of times, I think we gave the stat last week. Since Purdy was named a starter, they had 3 different fill-ins. They lost every game that someone else filled in, and the other guys were fine quarterbacks, but in this case, it just looked right. I don't know how else to explain it. It looked like they functioned normally to me. It didn't look, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, but he belonged. He looked comfortable. I mean, I think he's a good backup quarterback for this team.
I think he is. And I think you have to have somebody, whoever your backup is, and good on John Lynch, who can come in and understand the system, understand the offense. And let's be honest, not to get too crazy about Mac Jones, but we mentioned it before, number 15 pick, first round. And where has he been so far in his career? He's been on a terrible New England team and expected to fill the shoes of Tom Brady. And then he was backing up at Jacksonville last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are two awful iterations of those teams. So if you're talking about a guy who's a candidate for a little bit of rehabilitation, it's the same thing we talk. And I'm not saying, by the way, that that's what's going to happen, but we've seen this. We saw this movie before with Sam Darnold just a couple years ago. Sam Darnold, who was the number 3 pick, played 3 years with the Jets and 2 years with Carolina. Again, 5 years of awful, awful football.
Right.
Comes over to San Francisco. You know, it seems like he played a ton for the Niners. His entire career with the Niners, he was 28 of 46 for 2 touchdowns and a pick. It's not like that. It's not like you're like, oh my God, that's crazy numbers.
Right.
Then he goes to Minnesota last year, puts together a hell of it. One of the craziest seasons, if you really think about it, when you consider the fact that career to date in 6 years, the guy had 2 touchdowns thrown with the Niners, 7 with Carolina, and then 9 with Carolina the year before, 9 with the Jets the year before that. And he comes out last year and throws for 4,300 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 12 picks. Like, that's Kings fans, as I'll always try to tie it back to Kings fans and the Kings. You'll remember in the heyday of this team, we talk about it all the time, the Scott Pollards, the Bobby Jacksons, the Vernon Maxwells, the John Barrys, on and on and on. These guys who seemingly were kind of floating around or figuring out their careers, and they would come to Sacramento in this situation with this culture, with that offense, and they made a lot of money in their future endeavors elsewhere off of coming here and excelling. And that's something that, at its best, the Niners and that Niners offense and Kyle Shanahan can do. So why can't Mac Jones be Sam Darnold? Why aren't we looking at a situation where next year or the year after Mac Jones he's the brand new quarterback for, I don't know. He takes
Pittsburgh.
over for Pittsburgh. I was going to say the Raiders, but I didn't want to make them mad, but whoever.
Yeah.
And when the Purdy comes back next week or the week after, here's the other thing I'm worried about. Let's say Purdy doesn't come back
at all, or just for
next week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
because that was encouraging news to hear that he might be back.
Yes,
as soon as next week.
Let's just say, hopefully, worst case scenario, he's not back next week. He's not back the week after.
Okay.
All right. And the Niners, of which I believe they'll be favored in both, unless Arizona blows them out. They're going to be favored. They should be favored against Arizona. They're favored right now by, I think, 1.5, and that might go up. They should be, assuming they beat the Cardinals, they will be favored against the Jaguars coming home. If they go 3-0 in that stretch, which is phenomenal, and we talked about this a little bit that last week, here's what I don't have any time for. Brock Purdy, system QB.
Right.
You could have saved yourself $60 million a year and just gotten Mac Jones.
No, it's Brock's job.
There's a difference between plugging the leaks,
right,
and actually replacing a guy.
I mean, it's not going to be the same, but Tonjes has been good. Is it his job? No, it's Kittle's. It's Kittle's.
That's actually a great point.
Right?
Yeah.
If Garendo or last year Mason ran the ball well while McCaffrey was up. No,
that's right.
You're special with Christian McCaffrey. So your better player is Purdy, but Mac Jones is doing a nice job.
He is doing a nice job so far. And guys like Christian McCaffrey helps you get Juwan Jennings back. Again, Trent Williams hadn't practiced pretty much all week long and was questionable. He comes in and he plays. That's nice to have.
Yeah, so they score. I mean, you said it earlier, so just for those that are joining in, like, I want to know what you were thinking when after they scored the first touchdown, great touchdown. And then it was kind of just a side thought. And then when Pinheiro missed the extra point, I went, oh my gosh, here we go again.
I honestly, you know those laughs you have when something's not funny? Yeah, it was one of those. Right? It's like, oh, wow. And I was watching it with my son, and he's just like, "Are you serious?" And that's some of the perfectly like, "Really? Are you serious? You just pushed your extra point, Mr. Fourth most accurate kicker of all time. What is this? Is it not? Maybe Jake Moody wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the holder. I don't know.
Then the rest all go through.
The rest was fine all through. But again, it's
that moment you're like, why can't they figure this out?
That's 100%. And I when we got how we found Nacho, right? My dog. What a great segue this is going to be. When we found Nacho in the parking lot, 12 years ago now. It took a long time, like she for her to come up on my lap or whatever. And then when I go to pet her, she would flinch, which tells me someone used to slap her in the face. It took a long time for me to be able to pet Nacho with my hand coming down on the top of her head for her to not flinch, which now she doesn't at all. And I feel like it's the only analogy I could think of. That's kind of how Niner fans are going to be with kicking for a while. We're just going to flinch. We're going to flinch for a long. It might take till like the end. I think like maybe week 10, we might stop flinching if Piñeiro's his stud, and then it's going to come back if and when they make the playoffs. I promise you, Eddie Piñeiro could literally make every kick for the rest of the year. And once we get in the playoffs, let's say first round, we're down 17-14. We need a kick. It's a 38-yarder. I promise you 90% of Niner fans are going to flinch.
Of course.
They're going to flinch.
Yeah.
It's not going to go away for a while. Now, if we win the Super Bowl on a 64-yard Eddie Piñeiro kick, maybe no flinching next year. We'll take a break. When we come back, what's on deck? Hey, it's brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. We got a lot on deck for you tonight.
I like that.
The Wins Crosstalk and Celebrity Birthdays next.
The Alan Styles Show.
The Athletics taking on Minnesota. All I know is that the state fair in Minnesota was so big. All I know is I saw fried butter. Has anybody ever had fried butter?
You've had fried Oreos and Twinkies. That's crazy.
Different. No, that's not different. And it was a Snickers.
That's still crazier than just butter.
No, it's not.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app. to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
From the 916, Niners have the softest schedule in the league. Please calm down. We've said that like 100,000 times. Literally opened the entire segment by saying you play the schedule in front of you. It's an easy schedule so far. Thank goodness for them. But yeah, it has been a soft schedule. Still.
Project started with track.
Oh, that was me. Why was that me, by the way? That's muted. Weird. What's on deck? Oh, by the way, no Jason. Jason's not on deck. Jason left.
He got sick of your UCLA hate.
I guess. Well, he's off to the broadcast meetings in New York. So we won't have him now. We won't have him tomorrow. We won't have him Wednesday. It's a Jason-less 2 days and a half an hour. So I'd just like to apologize in advance. But I can do what's on deck. That's easy. Monday Night Football times 2. We'll start out with the Buccaneers and Texans. And then Raider fans hosting in Vegas at Allegiant Stadium the hated Los Angeles Chargers. Kyle Ledbetter's Chargers, I guess. I don't know. I know he says he's a Chiefs guy, but come on. And by the way, doing it right. 4 p.m. Bucks Texans. 7 p.m. Chargers Raiders. And I would hope that they will, if they would need to, which I don't think they will, but if they'd need to, they would delay the kickoff. Being that both are ABC ESPN games. Houston favored by 2.5. Chargers favored by 3.5. This would be a and I understand some Raider fans might be a little bit scarred from last year. You may remember they opened against the Chargers and lost 22-10. And then they immediately went to Baltimore and won 26-23 at the Ravens, which was easily their best win of the year. Little did we know they'd only win 3 more games the rest of the year, but they lost to Carolina the following week, which we all assumed was going to be a win after that Ravens win. And then they beat Cleveland and then proceeded to go on that massive losing streak. This is, look, you lose the Chargers, there's no shame there. But it would be a massive statement game for the Raiders. It really would. A massive statement game. Plus, you have the whole Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh thing going on, which goes all the way back to college. They did not like each other there. That was Pete at USC. I think Jim was at Stanford. Because the problem is that you lose to the Chargers. Okay, you're 1-1. But then you go to the Commanders, and you're going to be pretty decent dogs there if you lose to the Chargers. And then you host the Bears. Then you go to Indy. Then you host the Titans. So there's a pretty decent chance. If I'm a Raider fan and they don't come out of this stretch before they go to Kansas City, at least 3-3, maybe 4-2. I absolutely can see that. By the way, get-in price right now, if you want to go to Indy to see them October 5th, $73. But if you want to go see them against the Bears the week before, the get-in price, $358. $358 get-in price at Soldier Field. Okay. I will watch on TV. Giants play the Snakes tonight down in the Valley of Stupid, where it's going to be incredibly hot, but Chase Field has that dome, I guess. Big series, to say the least, for the Giants. But guess what? The Diamondbacks are a half game behind the Giants. We're all talking about the Giants making the wild card, being a game and a half or 2 games or whatever it is out. Yeah, the Diamondbacks are going to throw Zach Gallen out there, who the Giants just beat not that long. It was last week they beat Zach. They knocked him around a little bit. Zach had been, I think, 6-1 against the Giants going into that game. So this is a big series for these two teams. They may both be flirting with 500, 75 and 74 for the Giants. The Diamondbacks are at 500 at 75 and 75. But this is two teams that have, I wouldn't even say outside thoughts of the wild card when you consider that the Diamondbacks have 12 and the Giants have 13 games left. Let me just make sure I got these wild card standings right here. Yeah, the Giants are 1.5 back. The Diamondbacks are 2. The A's certainly helped out by beating the Reds all weekend long. The Reds are 2.5 back. Cardinals are 4 back. That's going to be rough. And the way the Mets are going, dude, they won yesterday, but they've lost 8 of 10. They've lost, I think, 7 in a row. And they open up a series tonight. They do host, but they got the Padres coming in. And then they got the Nationals for 3. Then the Mets go to Chicago for 3. And then they're at Miami for 3. So I would say that of their remaining 12 games, talking about the Mets here, 6 of those are going to be tough. At Chicago and hosting San Diego is going to be tough. Big series for the Giants. Also, the biggest series going tonight in baseball, Phillies and Dodgers. Yeah, that is perhaps a preview of the NLCS. Dodgers hosting. When you look at the National League, you got the Phillies at 89 and 61. You got the Dodgers at 84 and 65. Of course, the Brewers are there at 91 and 59 with the best record. Not just in the National League, but the best record in baseball. Pennant races heating up in the last stretch. The Yankees still 4 back of the Blue Jays. The Red Sox got them this weekend. Astros, though, just 1 game back of the Mariners, and the Rangers are just chilling there 3 back. Phillies have it wrapped up. Brewers pretty much have it wrapped up. Padres still 2.5 back. That's the other thing. Padres going into the Mets tonight. They're just 2.5 back of the Dodgers who have the Phillies for the next 3. So that is absolutely no guarantee. There's still going to be some drama, not just in the wild card, but drama involved for the rest of the season. Here's Mike McDaniel.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
So couldn't agree more. Oh, there's a Bobby Knight clip I'd like to play. I mentioned to you earlier, Lamar Jackson is currently the all-time leader in NFL history in pass rating at 102.64. He just passed Aaron Rodgers, also the most rush yards in history for a quarterback. That means that on paper, he's arguably the best all-around quarterback to ever play the game. Yes, going to need a ring or two to get in that conversation. Also, Nick Sirianni, according to Next Gen Stats, threw a challenge flag yesterday at 31.415 miles an hour. The flag traveled over 36 yards in the air. That's the furthest thrown flag since 2016. The flag reached the end zone in 1.7 seconds. I honestly have read that so many times, and I don't know if that's real or not. That certainly does not. There's no way somebody is tracking flag distance. There's absolutely no way somebody is tracking flag distance. But if they are, props to them. Ben Johnson had his old team drop a 52 burger on his Bears. He was asked about them running up the score.
Dan Campbell ran it up on you on that 4th and 4 goal.
What's he supposed to do? It's 4th and goal. What do you want him to do? Yeah, he could have kicked the field goal. They don't kick field goals. They go for it there. So he was doing what he was supposed to do. That's what he does.
It's a good answer. But also, he was running up the score. Like, unlike soccer, goal differential and point differential really isn't a thing in the NFL. And you're coming off a bad loss the week before to Green Bay. You have an opportunity to kick a field goal. Yeah, I know they don't kick field. What do you mean they don't kick field goals? Do you know what you can do? You can kick a field goal. It's it's not like you can't kick the field goal. It's not like it's illegal. Also, you're still passing in the fourth quarter. You're up 38-14. You're passing. You're up 45-14. You're passing. It's fine. Whatever. Well, then stop them. Well, obviously they couldn't. And now I'm left wondering the following. The Packers slapped around the Lions last week in Green Bay. Now that we've seen the Lions beat the holy hell out of the Bears, does that say more about the Packers to be able to destroy Detroit like that? Or does it say more about how bad the Bears are and their defense that Detroit got smashed by Green Bay and then went and dropped 52 on Chicago? Is their defense that bad? I mean, honestly, is the Bears defense that bad? Because they gave up 27 to the Vikings, and the Vikings couldn't score last night. So now all of a sudden, was any of it J.J. McCarthy? Or is he just playing the Bears because all they did was score 6 against that vaunted Falcon defense? That's my biggest question. I have a feeling that's the answer. Chicago's defense sucks. Sucks. We'll take a break. When we come back, crosstalk. I don't know with who. And celebrity birthdays all coming up right after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael, Dave, and Jason Ross.
Hey, speaking of intimate. This is a new day and age of how to do things here. I was telling Chris, well, good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to be with you.
Chris Watkins.
Classic.
Yeah, good morning, Chris Watkins. Thank you. I just had to go online and give a credit card and all my information so that I can register for the opportunity to get chosen at random to, this is like the Masters almost, to purchase a pair of tickets. Like,
it's crazy.
I don't even know.
Where?
It just announced like 20 minutes ago. Paul McCartney is going to. So I'm scheduled to go to his show with my daughter on the 27th, which is the night of media day, which is completely screwing me up. I'm leaving straight from there, going down to get her.
Big day.
This is at the Santa Barbara Bowl the previous Friday, which would be perfect.
Next.
It's Friday the 20. What?
That would be next Friday.
4th or whatever. Yeah, I think you're actually right.
The 24th would be next Wednesday.
Okay, no, it's
26th.
It's 26th, so it's a week and a half.
Gotcha.
That would be perfect because I could just leave the show afterwards, fly down, not have to rush around, stay Santa Barbara. Yeah. I didn't even know they had a bowl in Santa Barbara. The Santa Barbara Bowl. Good luck though. I ain't getting tickets. 4,562 capacity.
Ooh.
No chance.
No chance. You might actually have a better chance of getting a World Cup ticket. I thought you were initially, signing up for the World Cup.
I'm sure that they're reasonably priced tickets.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, the World Cup will be incredibly easy for me to get tickets to. And I would gladly trade them.
Wow.
What?
Brag.
So I'm not going.
What do you mean it won't be easy for you to get World Cup tickets?
Come on, guy.
Why would it be easy for me to get World Cup tickets? Yes. Let's just say the soccer world is incredibly incestuous and they're really, really good about
So you're back.
Back what?
Your backroom dealing.
Yes, it would be a back. Yes, it would be a back. It would 100% be a backroom deal.
I'm just confused because I haven't heard hey, Chris, do you need tickets for the World Cup?
But I'd have to go. I would have to go.
Have the burden of having.
I could go with you. So, how was your weekend?
It was great. It was honestly great. I was out at Country in the Park on Saturday. That was. It was an event for sure.
Yeah,
and then,
I heard it was an interesting one.
There was we had to get the video switcher replaced out there in the morning, and then unfortunately the headliner couldn't perform.
Okay,
it's all public.
How would that not? Yeah,
I think reach out to Cowboys.
Wait, what? He didn't sing?
So I guess he had lost his voice or whatever, which is terrible.
He was there, he was there. His band was there. So I was telling Kyle, I was like, it's not even as if it's like a convenient excuse.
Right.
I don't want to make he did all the legwork of actually being there. It was just
would it really be the worst thing if he lip synced?
Yes.
That's dedication right there. That's a really good point.
I'll tell you,
I'm sure people
that would be better than not, right?
The first thing, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
Would you rather have an artist not perform or lip sync?
That really brings up the question of what are you going to the show for? What do you go to concerts for? Do you go for for the actual audio experience, or are you going just to be in the same room as
here's
Paul
the
McCartney?
thing. Here's the thing. Have you ever seen those memes where have you ever seen those memes where you hot?
Yeah,
so am I. Feel free. Do you know how to turn it down?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Freezing in here.
It's like
if you want to turn it down because Jason likes it hot.
Oh no.
I'm with
dying.
you.
I am dying.
So this, those memes where it's what take would have you like this? And it's all the people pointing swords at you. Here's mine.
Okay.
Unless the artist specifically requests it for anthems and stuff like that, I can't stand people singing at concerts.
Oh, agreed. 100%.
I can't stand it.
I'm not here for you.
I'm not
literally
here for
not here.
You can put on the tape or the CD in your car and sing all you want. I
all
want
day.
to hear
Yep.
him or her
Yep.
or them singing.
100%.
Now, and by the way,
Wow, the two miserable people
Yeah.
don't want to hear other people have fun.
100% acknowledge that is a minority take. I'm not the majority. I get it. Yeah, please go ahead, Chris. This is one of those I'm not going to die on a hill for. I know I am in the wrong publicly on this. But again, just logically speaking, I'm not trying to hear Fred Smith in front of me, who's half in the bag, singing at the top of his lungs off key, and I can't hear the band, or I can hear him blended with Fred, who's off key. And by the way, it's generally not even like on key singing; it's yell singing.
Yeah. Well, and then
So you're gonna hate when Paul McCartney sings "Hey Jude," right?
No, but that's why I
That's your
started it
exception,
by
right.
saying if it's requested by the band or the artist, of
Right.
which "Hey Jude" is always great, and I get it with McCartney. Everyone's singing along to "Yesterday." Everyone's singing. I get it, but if I had a choice, is probably a better way to put it. If I could ban singing.
Band singing at the concert.
If I could make singing at the concert, like you get one warning, and then the next one you're out of here.
But that's the experience.
No, the experience is watching the person sing the
The
song.
experience is to be with a group of people all singing.
Go to a bar and you don't have to pay $300 and use a jukebox.
Go in your CD and you don't have to listen to anybody else sing
I
along
want
to it.
to see the artist perform. This is not.
So they have to.
They don't have to.
They have to conform to what you want.
No, they don't. I can't make.
But that's a concert.
I'm saying if I had a wish, controversial take.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear the artist sing the song than the drunk guys in front of me. If that's
Then
controversial,
go on YouTube and you can see a live set.
yeah, but you're
Watch
not
them at Jimmy
there
Kimmel Live.
experiencing it. I still deal with it. I'll still go.
Yeah.
I'm saying my preference.
Yeah, and then you get the people who
I
are
hate
posting
when
on their
people
stories,
cheer
too,
at
and it's
sporting
like,
events.
no.
I just want to see the game.
Yes, cheering and singing along and drowning out the person it's the same as cheering to a sporting event. That was well done. Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble
right.
Cookies. Hey, you have anybody in your life that you just want to stuff something in their face like a pie? Crumble Cookies.
They're so good.
They are so. Did you get any on?
I took a box.
Yeah.
I took a box. Had to.
All right.
I got tons of roommates, so that
Power,
thing was
powered
gone.
you through.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it got me through the 4 hours.
Chris Verlot in for Jason Ross. Celebrity
Actually,
And Kyle Ledbetter in for Chris Verladen.
and John says Dave's the guy that asks people to sit down in front of him. He's never been that guy. I'll just.
Oh, you'll never say anything.
Never.
Someone could do
Never.
something that you absolutely hate, and you won't say a word.
If somebody's standing for like the whole Kings game or something like that, you're not going to tell them like, "Hey, buddy, like I'm not saying I'm not saying don't sing the concert.
I'm either going
to
to move or I'm just going to stew.
Interesting.
It's just not. It's just.
I feel like I could kindly ask, like, just
Hey, could
maybe
you?
just-
Maybe they're standing in front of a kid or something. If it's somebody else, I'm more likely to say something. If it's
Like if
me.
it's
I'll
bothering someone else, you'll say
I
something.
will.
Yes,
I will. I
yeah.
will be one of the first guys to say something. But if it's me, it's like I'll just take it. Anyways, go ahead.
All right. Happy birthday to Prince Harry.
Ooh, I know this one.
Do you?
Yep, he's 41.
Ooh, I'll say 42 just because.
Why not 43?
Okay.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Christopher Law.
All right. British.
Love the monarchy.
Let's go, Pete Carroll.
Ooh.
Pete Carroll is 78.
Ooh, I'll say 73.
81.
Chris is closest, 74. How about Terry McLaurin?
T-Mac.
He's 28.
30.
29.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Chris Watkins. Jason Terry.
Oh, who cares?
Boo.
Boo. Jason Terry is 41.
43. Why not?
39.
Chris Watkins is closest, 48. And then last one, Tom Hardy.
All right, I need.
Tom Hardy's 47.
Little age.
Oh, too old.
He's 47.
He's 46.
44.
Verlot is closest, 48.
Oh, wow.
Did Dennis Schroder winning the MVP at Eurobasket open up the doors for free agency for the Sacramento Kings? Are they on the verge of signing an impact power forward today?
Yes.
Chris Watkins will have all the
I
details.
have it. I actually have it right in front of me.
Right after this.
You never know